on the GoToWebinar control panel to allow all attendees to hear you. This system will notify you once you begin your broadcast. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
All right, listen-only mode. Here we go. It's just for you listen-only mode people. Somebody tell me if you can hear me okay, because we seem to have audio problems a lot. All right, thank you, Rick. Thanks, Luke. Thanks, August. Thanks, Hikem. I hope I said your name right. Richard, Duncan, Jeff, Richard, Lisa, Chris, Sam, Andy. What's up, Andy? Tony, hey. Luciano. All right, we get it. You guys can hear me. Thanks, everybody. All right, I'm going to close this little GoToWebinar little window because it drives me insane when I'm trying to talk. So I won't be able to see you guys talk for a second. Excuse me, guys. I'm having a really, really rough time with my throat the last couple of days. So I might clear my throat in your ear. I apologize for that in advance. I just can't help it. So, guys, tonight you're going to learn some really wild stuff. And you're going to learn some stuff you didn't expect to learn, too, because I'm going to check you for sure. Because 2 years ago, I stopped doing this shit. I stopped helping people. And I say shit with a lot of passion because, man, I've been wrung through the ringer by small-minded people the last couple of years, and I just had enough. And tonight I'm going to start remedying that because I've had a pretty big spiritual awakening in my life over the last couple of years and going through some pretty hardcore stuff. And I'm back to where I'm okay with helping people again. But here's the thing. I'm not taking any bullshit from anybody. You guys want to learn this stuff? Then fucking apply it. I'm no longer wasting millions of dollars in badass software and customer support and all this stuff to support a bunch of whiny crybaby people that the push button magic software of the world didn't save their lives in 2 days. The software that I'm revealing to you guys, the system I'm revealing to you guys have made millions and millions and millions, tens of millions of dollars. And the small-minded crybaby people out there, because it didn't deliver $500 in a bank account the instant they push the button, go and charge back and refund and complain about me online and call me a scam artist. And I just got sick of that shit. I got really powerful stuff here that I don't need to share it with the world. So 2 years ago, I went dormant with it and said, fuck everybody. I'm just going to run this internally myself. You know what? It works. It works great. Sitting there quietly making money. It just runs itself. And today, just literally today, everything you're going to see today, guys, came together in the last couple hours. Even the slide you're looking at right now, I just put up like maybe 20 minutes ago. And there's a very aggressive reason why. I've got big stuff I want to do with the world, and I need other people that understand the stuff that I understand to get there. I've been trying to launch some pretty big stuff to the world in the last week or so, and it's just too far ahead of everybody. So now what I've got to do is backtrack and go back and try to help people to get up to speed with where I am. And what we're going to talk about is a lot of that today. But I'm going to check you. I'm going to reveal some stuff to you that will make you ridiculously wealthy if you'll just put in the damn work. Yeah, the software is amazing, but man, you still got to work it. Anyway, let's get into it. 2 years ago, I launched the Automati. It was a really cool community. Still exists. It's not dead, but it's definitely dropped off just because of the stuff I've been talking about. I just stopped giving a shit about helping people because people don't want to get out of their own damn way. And I'm not a fucking savior, so I'm not going to drag their ass there. So I just gave up. We had a really great community that was thriving there. And inside of there is just one of the most revolutionary software tools there is in the world. SEO completely automated. You literally put in two things: the URL that you want to have rank in the search engines and the keywords that you want to have it rank for. And you hit go. And that's it. You never think about it again. It's that simple. The problem is, because it's so simple, I think people really underestimate it. The people that didn't underestimate it have gone on and made stupid amounts of money with it. Also inside this community, we had the Traffic Blackbook, which was a product that was developed by a friend of mine. And it actually really changed the course of my traffic career many years ago. And I thought it was so good that I bought the company from the guy. And then he came out with Traffic Blackbook 2.0. It's even better. And I bought the whole thing from him, that as well. So that product is inside, that's $1,000 product, is inside the Automati. A bunch of people have gone on and learned big things and made big money again from it. Yet there's small-minded people in there that didn't even log in, or did log in and watch the first video and saw it was too hard and then didn't do anything about it, and then goes and writes on the forum on how I'm a scam artist. And then you had insider training about all this stuff. So this tool launched. We did really great with it. We did 7 figures in the first 3 hours of launch, 3 million the first 24 hours, and 6 figures a month business from this tool. And that's without all the SEO stuff. But then, you know, all that sounds great. Sounds amazing. If I could sell you guys our software just on that slide there and all this cool stuff here. I could give you the fluffed up bullshit answers, but I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of the way the internet marketing community fluffs up a bunch of horse shit, paints it into some picture that it's not, and then whenever you buy it, it's a big letdown. And the Automati, unfortunately, we got painted into that same picture like the rest of the world was, and it's not. It's the opposite of that. Yet the small-minded complainers out there still try to treat it the same way because they expected instant push-button results, which is just not real. Yeah, you can get instant push-button results from certain things, but guess how long that lasts? A fucking microsecond. And then you're on and trying to do it again, and it turns into crack. And you don't ever get there. You're just chasing the dream from there on out. It's bullshit. But real push-button software delivers not only short-term, but incredibly long-term badass results is real. You just got to push the damn buttons and stop overthinking what those buttons do. This tool, the Automati tool, has 2 fields. The URL that you want to rank in the search engines and the keyword you want to rank. That's it. And I hear all this overthinking and, oh my God, which keywords do I do? And oh, what about ranking this and that and title tag and meta this and keyword? And like, fuck, man, put the fucking keyword in the tool in the fucking tool and hit go. Shit. I don't know what else I got to do to show you guys. This is the stuff that I use to make millions of dollars when I want to. Literally when I want to. And anybody that I've showed it to that actually goes in and puts in the work makes lots and lots of money. You just do the damn work. Couple that with banks. You guys have heard me raging lately about banks and them shutting us off. As in internet marketing world, we've always had a long-term battle with the banks. Stuff that most people don't even realize has been going on. It's been going on for 20 years for me. For a lot of people, they're just now getting Stripe and starting to have trouble with PayPal and complaining. You don't understand. I've been doing this for 20 years. So Stripe is just a new iteration of the same old bullshit for me. So in the last year, just trying to get the Automati cranking and bumping. So we're running 6 figures a month a business. Look at the line there. That business generating 6 figures a month in sales. Can't even run it because of the goddamn banks. Just frustrating to me, guys. I've got tools that make so much money, that saves lots of time, lots of energy, creating entire agencies from this stuff. Banks shutting me down left and right when I've got real products that really work for real people and real businesses. What am I supposed to do with that? You know, after a while, you just say, fuck it. You know what? I'll just hang out with my dog and my wife and let our little machines run and we'll be just fine. Fuck it. And then I got hit with cancer. So you guys can imagine what happened. I mean, I got hit with colon cancer and had 2 very dramatic surgeries, the worst thing I've ever been through in my life. I'd have about 8 inches of my colon removed. They told me I was going to die. They told me no less than 20 times I was probably going to die in surgery. Told my wife the same thing. Told me as I was going into surgery, they told my wife and my brother as they're sitting there that This thing is so far advanced, we don't think that he's going to make it, but we're going to try. We've got it on video. The doctor even said, my sister-in-law recorded on video, the doctor said, I'm sorry, guys, I know you came to learn about traffic, but I got to tell the fucking story, man. There's a reason I'm telling this stuff. The doctor said that even if I survived, that more than 90% chance I would have to have a colostomy bag the rest of my life. It's hard to hear, man. And even harder to deal with. Holy shit, man. You don't ever want to deal with colon cancer or those kind of stuff. Fuck, what a fucking nightmare. Anyway, dude, you can imagine. I mean, I came out of the hospital dealing with this stuff, and I'm dealing with people whining and crying and complaining, wanting refunds and chargebacks and all this stuff from the Automati, and I'm seeing them write about on blogs and shit like I'm a scam artist and stuff, and I'm like, God, you know what? Fuck everybody. You know what? So 2 years ago, I just stopped helping people. I really just went internal and just had to help myself. I had to heal myself. Had to find love for myself just so I could find love for people again, so I could help people again. So here I am back. I'm ready to help you now. But you know what? I'm not taking any shit from anybody. You guys want to do this for real and stop playing games and stop acting like you're playing pity pack with patty cake with internet marketing and building your little cool little blah, blah, blah and driving for 3 people a day there, whatever. Come on, man. If you're going to do that, just go somewhere else. Shit, I don't want your money. I just don't need that energy around me. If you want to go do something, let's go do it then. All right, enough of all that shit. Now let's talk about it. My name is Matt Trainer, and I'm CEO and founder of Consumer Reality Services. It's a brand new company that's launching at the end of this month. And I'm on a mission to change the world, have them think bigger and better and bolder than all that stuff I just talked about and went on ridiculously about. It's time to change stuff. It's time to stop being little kids and little assholes and grow up and go do something with this stuff. These tools are life-changing, man. Just do it. Stop fucking complaining about it. In the end, we're talking about traffic. Still the king. I'm talking about stupid amounts of traffic. Millions of clicks per day that you can't shut off. I'm talking about traffic that to shut off some of our traffic right now, I'm serious, it would probably take a team of 10 of us 2-3 weeks to even find all the sites, shut them all down, and stop the links pointing to we'd have to shut down servers and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's that big. Just in our one PBN alone, I think Peter said there's over 600 servers. That's in one of them that we give public access to. Millions of clicks per day. I don't even think about traffic anymore. And you'll understand, guy-wise, I'm so frustrated with talking about traffic. Traffic is not the fucking answer. Because traffic is so easy to do. Server stopping millions of clicks per day is so easy to do. I don't even think about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it. I just don't. To me, it's talking with a 5-year-old about how to write a sentence. And I'm not trying to be condescending with it, guys. I'm just on to bigger, better, way more awesome things that make way more money faster. But everybody is still stuck in traffic world and thinks it's the savior, so that's what I'm going to teach you guys. And along the way, as I teach you this stuff and get you up to speed with where I am, as confidently as I am, then I'm going to slap you over the face with the real stuff. And then you're going to wake up and be like, oh my God, now I get what Matt's been talking about forever. But it's going to take some time because you guys are still stuck in traffic world. And that's fine. I seriously don't mean to be condescending about it. It's just, you guys get it. I'm going to teach you traffic. Ridiculous amounts of traffic. Server stopping traffic. I've literally shut down pretty much every MLM company's website I've ever sent real traffic to with the amount of traffic we've done. Every single time it crashes their servers because MLM companies are not used to lots of traffic. They're just not, at least not all at once. They're used to traffic spread out over a lot of time. But man, when you can send millions of traffics in, 10 minutes, that's different. One company a few years ago, we shut them down for 3 days. They didn't even know what to do. It's cool, but I'm not trying to shut down servers. I'm just trying to make money. I don't need the server stopping, but I'm going to certainly use it in a slide because this shit works. I'm talking about massive SEO on a scale you can't even imagine. I'm talking about you having control of millions of web pages in days. I'm talking about hundreds of millions of web pages in a couple months. That's the kind of stuff you build empires on. I'm not talking about you take your company website and hopefully get it to rank on page 1 of Google for your selected search term. I'm talking about slamming these motherfuckers with millions and millions and millions of keywords, tens of millions, thousands of millions, that's billions, billions of clicks and links. And I'm talking about set and forget systems. Because if it's not set and forget, there's no way you can go at scale that we're talking about. It's impossible. But here's what's cool. It's set and forget sets to a level that one person can run an entire SEO agency. One person can build, I'm going to show you a guy in a second. One guy has 4 computers set up at his home office. He's even put pictures of them online. Cranking these set and forget systems over and over, building out millions of pages a day, running by himself, has generated millions of dollars in not just traffic, not just revenue, profit. He's got a $5 million penthouse he just had built, brand new, overlooking the Las Vegas Strip. It's ridiculously amazing. It's rock star level. Paid for with these tools. No shit. So why, as you guys can imagine, when I'm dealing with all this other stuff and I've got people like that are doing this well, you can easily see how I would just retreat and say, you know what, screw it. I'm not a software slinger. I'm not out there like a bunch of these guys that are on these Warrior Forum and all these other places just slinging stupid WordPress plugins. This isn't some bullshit. This is real industrial level stuff that's driving giant businesses. The other kind of the traffic we're talking about, I've done stuff like $50,000 a day. I've done that multiple times. And this isn't $50,000 a day gross either, and you net $1 because you spent $49,999 on traffic. No, I mean $50,000 profit went in my pocket. I've done that multiple times in my life. I don't even know how many, dozens. I've had a couple times I did $100,000 a day, same thing. From these same tools, I got a $40 million SEO contract. And I turned it down. I seriously turned it down. And I'll show you what that was all about in a minute. Because I've talked about this a lot publicly, that contract, but I've never really talked about what was behind it. Not really. I talked around it publicly, but of course I didn't reveal it. It's a big contract. I don't want to reveal my niches and stuff. But I'll show it. I'm going to show everything on this training tonight. And from these tools, over 50,000 first page Google rankings. Keywords ranking sites that we have in our system ranking on the first page of Google, over 50,000 of them. That's me personally. That's at my peak. I don't have that anymore just because I don't need it anymore. This is when I got this $40 million SEO contract offered to me. I don't have it anymore because, again, I told you guys I've moved on to bigger, better things. I don't need all this overhead. But you guys are going to want to go do it, so I'm telling you what's possible here. Over 50,000 first page ranking. Think how much money that could generate for you. And about 15,000 of those, roughly, I don't know the exact number, but it was roughly 15,000 of those are the number 1 ranking on the first page. This stuff works, guys. And I didn't put any more money into it than you did, other than building it. So here's how that $40 million SEO contract worked. At the time, I was driving a lot of insurance leads. Probably the number one, at least the SEO wise, I had to be the number one guy in the world. Had to be. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's no way to track that, but shit, we're driving a lot of them. So what we're doing is selling insurance leads to call centers and various insurance companies direct sometimes. And those leads all came from, I owned, at one time, I owned car insurance and health insurance, as you see in the 2 bullet points here. Car insurance and health insurance with the 2-letter state code for all 50 states. So car insurance CA, car insurance MO for Missouri, car insurance IL for Illinois. You get it. Same with health insurance. And I had all of those for all the .coms and the .net and the .orgs, all 50 states. All of those ranking on the first page of Google. So imagine when people searching, hey, I need car insurance, California. Boom. That's just the basic structure of it. We went on deeper into, deeper level, car insurance, California, Toyota, that kind of thing. You guys start to get to see the scale here. So that led to me driving a lot of behind the scenes insurance stuff. And so guys, when I was going through some of my lowest times in my life, I've been very public about, I've been fighting to struggle to be like the best version I can be. And what that means is tearing apart like lots of stuff that's working and just to figure out who I am, where I am. I've done it a bunch of times. I'm kind of done doing that. I'm over it. But during those times, whenever I was kind of being self-destructive and tearing down multi-million-dollar businesses and all this kind of stuff just to find out what I actually like to do, these businesses and these money machines I had cranking just ran and kept me supported. Kept me where, I was still bringing in hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, even when I was at my worst. The stuff works. That's the point I'm trying to get across here. And some of you may have noticed I said set and forget, and it sounded like it's all automated and stuff, but there's also work. There's a lot of work, actually. But here's the thing. The work is not in building the machines, because we've built the machines. You just got to figure out how to plug into it and to get your stuff getting results from it, which is why we're here. We got a community. We're in there live every day and able to ask questions and tons of training. The work comes from, you're going to want to build more of them, a lot more of them. I just talked about John Spencer Ellis. He's the guy I told you about that has 4 of these. He has 4 computers sitting in his office running multiple versions of this software that we have every day, all day long, just cranking out more and more. Every niche he can think about. He's going to find affiliate programs, putting his affiliate links on these sites, and just doing massive SEO. He's doing it way bigger than me. But you know what the results he's gotten? These are his low-end results. His low-end results right here, $1,000 a day income increased. I know it's much higher than that now. He literally bought a $5 million penthouse and had it completely built out, renovated, brand new, just this last month, right in the Las Vegas Strip. And he'll tell you publicly, it's from using these tools in the same systems and strategies. Shit works. So with traffic, you pay for it. Or you work for it, which just means you pay for it. You're paying for it with work, or you're paying some outsourcer for it. There is no such thing as free traffic. So I want you guys to get that out of your head right now. If you think there's such a thing as this SEO or social or viral free traffic and all this stuff, it's a pipe dream. Sometimes it happens, yeah, when you get lucky, lightning strikes, and you got your mouth held right on the right Tuesday, the last month of St. Patty's Day. It's fucking fantasy, guys. There's no such thing as free traffic. You get it from time to time, but it's just a bump. It's a bump to your baseline. The baseline, you got to work for it. Even with the automated software, you got to work for it. The automated software does a lot. It does a whole lot. But based on Peter's and mine, which Peter you're going to hear from in a minute, based on our estimation, the tools do about 80% of the work. You got to do the other 20%. I mean, come on. We're doing 80% of the work for you. You just got to do the last 20%. And the last 20% is the fun stuff. You get to research new niches, find affiliate products that you can just put a link in and promote and be done with it. but you got to work at it. This guy right here, he's a multi-millionaire. He's a doctor. He's a fitness guru. He owns his own university, for God's sake. He's still cranking it every day. 4 computers a day. He runs them himself. By himself. This is a business he's running by himself, guys, because our systems are doing 80% of the work. And that's just not just one testimonial. I'm going to show you so many testimonials that you're going to feel stupid that you're not in this already. I'm going to show you about 100 of them just today, and that's the only ones I could find. But there is no such thing as free traffic. You got to do that last 20% of the work. The last 20% of the work, here's what it is. You finding cool niches that you want to promote. You finding some sort of a product that has an affiliate offer or some way to monetize that product that you put on your sites that's based on that niche. You find the keywords that are tied to that. You do some basic on-site optimization. Change your title tag, change the very, very basic SEO, and then stop. You put your URL and your keywords into the tool, and you hit go. There's more to it than that because that's the basic tool, but that's the basic version. From there, we'll show you how to, multiply that a lot because there is stuff that you can run day to day that John Spencer Ellis did that we're going to show you in a bit that really cranks that up. But that's really as simple as it is. And I can't even get people to do that. Or they'll do just that with just one niche and just one perfect keyword that they think is going to save their lives or something. And then if that doesn't work, then the whole thing's a scam. You guys get it. Here's the only 3 types of traffic that matter. And I don't care who it is you talk to. Unless you're playing small, I'm talking 6 figures or less. If you want to go 6 figures or more, these are the only 3 kinds of traffic that matter. That's it. Everything else is a complete waste of time. You're going to get spun around and have to deal with all kinds of legalities. So much so I'm not even going to mention what those other sources of traffic are. You guys can figure it out yourself. If they're not on a list, it's what I'm talking about. I very, very purposely put only 3 on here. These are the 3 that you need to be a badass at. Once you're a badass at all 3 of these, you are unstoppable and nobody can ever define your future for you ever again. Because you know what? We live in a world where everybody believes traffic is everything. We're sitting on a webinar to prove it. It's not everything. It's one tiny, tiny piece of the puzzle. But we live in a world where everybody believes that, including the Hollywood people. Man, everything I'm doing in Hollywood just revolves around getting eyeballs. And the crazy thing is you just go buy them. You go pay for it. You either pay for it with money or you pay for it with some work. That's it. That's all traffic is. The rest of it's just tactics and the tools you use. The cool thing about it is the geniuses you're going to meet on this thing, not only me, but Peter, we've developed some badass shit that takes out all the hard stuff that most people have to do in regards to these 2 types of traffic. PPC, which I'm talking about, is Facebook, Google. I mean, there's no question Facebook's probably the best place in the world to buy traffic from. Google's number 2. Google actually will bring you a lot more volume, though. Promise you, Google has way bigger reach than Facebook. As big as you think Facebook is, Google spans the globe. Facebook's just a social network. Google's got their ads injected everywhere. It's way bigger. And then media buys, which is just larger scale PPC buys, which I'm talking about the ones where you call an ad network and you get a contract for a media insertion of $100,000, $200,000. I'm talking big scale traffic. Those are contractual ones that you handle over the phone. And then search engines, which we've been talking a lot mostly about so far. Here's the problem with all those. With PPC, Google sucks. Facebook sucks worse. I've done big, not tried. I almost said I've tried PPC. That'd be a way understatement. Guys, I don't know. I've driven tens of millions of dollars in PPC traffic over the years. Easy tens of millions. I don't know what the real number is. I've never tracked it. Don't care. It doesn't matter. Man, I've been slammed by Google and Facebook every which way you can imagine. Spend millions of dollars with these guys trying to give them money, and they just slap it away from me, slap me in the face for trying to leverage their systems, all while doing completely ethical, completely moral, normal advertising that any normal person would say, yeah, that's just looks normal. Nope, banned for life. Been banned for life from Google AdWords for shit almost 10 years now. I can't get an account back on there. I've tried multiple kinds of ways. They don't want my money. They just don't want big scale. They'd rather have giant corporate clients that they get a contract with. They can go to their big fancy corporate office and shake their hand and be like, oh, here's our $100 million contract. Or they want a whole bunch of little small people spending tiny money that are scared to death that they can push around. That's it. They don't want the guys in between pushing the envelope. That's what they battle against constantly. It's so ridiculous. I can't even understand it. That company would be 100x what it is if they would just work with people like us. Instead, what we've had to do is, you know what? I get sick of that shit after a while. I'm going to hit my head against a brick wall a few times if there's a lot of money on their side of it. But after a while, man, your head starts to hurt. And you say, fuck it. You know what? I'm just going to turn right and go find somewhere else. Same with Facebook. But you guys have tried to push it all on Facebook, anything. I'm sure you've had to experience some of these issues. It's incredibly difficult. They make it really, really hard to do big scale. And I'm doing this stuff. I'm not talking like I want to make a couple extra $1,000 a month, guys. What's the point? I mean, really, that's so easy to do that it's shameful that you don't have it already. I've got the tools here. They've been sitting right in front of you. These Automati tools have been sitting here wide open, shopping cart wide open for 2 years. Media buys. Let's talk about them for a second. Media buys are incredibly hard to do. I mean, relationships are everything in that world. Otherwise, you're just going to get raped. I mean, they're con artists because they prey on the people that don't know what they're doing. They'll dump all the traffic all on you all at once if you don't specify metered out delivery. I mean, it's shady shit. You do a $100,000 contract, they'll dump all the traffic on you next day before you even have a chance to set up your split testing. I've had it happen multiple times. Lost $300,000 in a day because of that. And they're like, oh, well, you didn't put that in your clause. I'm like, come on, motherfucker. You knew that's what I wanted in my contract. You just tried to screw me, and you did. And guess what? I don't do business with that person anymore. That's why relationships are everything in that business. You got to know what you're doing. It's very hard to do. It takes big money, but that's how you scale. Search engines, man. You guys have tried SEO. I mean, just go search the word SEO and try to start studying about it. You're going to get so much crap out there. You read so much stuff that before long you just eventually give up, and that's what the point is. Google is trying to drive us all back to just giving up and spending $100 a day with them on Google Ads. So they can push us around, and there are a bunch of people out there just giving $100 a day to them. That's hundreds of billions of dollars. That's what they want. That's why it's made difficult on purpose. But here's the thing. At least in this category, we still own their asses. We do, man. They can't stop us either. That's what's great about it. So with that, I want to introduce you guys to my badass friend, Peter Ray. Peter is one of the most hilarious people in the world, first of all. He just cracks us all up constantly. But I've learned a lot from Peter in the way that software gets developed and automation gets developed. And I've learned a lot from Peter with SEO as well. I consider myself an expert in SEO, and Peter has amped up my knowledge in lots of ways over the years. And I really respect Peter big time. And thankfully, he came on tonight very last minute. I'm telling you guys, in the beginning of this, we just planned this today just because, well, I'll tell you why in a little bit. But I want Peter to come on and just show you some of the stuff that we are talking about, the tools we're talking about, and the tools that we're going to put in your hands today.
So, hey, Matt, how you doing?
I'm fantastic.
You can hear me okay? Good, good. You know, you've really covered everything like really well on so many key points, and that's not me being hilarious because listen, I know that Matt has some really heavy duty, powerful, game-changing stuff to share with you that goes way beyond SEO and traffic. And from my point of view, traffic is super important because you want that traffic in place when you see the kind of stuff that Matt has in store for you on how to best exploit and monetize that traffic. And that's why you want push button simple traffic, because traffic really is the easiest part of the equation. The complex magic is when you start to figure out ways to really exploit the power of having push button search engine optimization in your hand. Is that really what we were saying, Matt? Is that really what it was all about?
See, this is what I mean, guys. Peter's just a genius. Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say.
And I'm also hilarious. But you know what we did, Matt, is that for the past 6 months is that we hunkered down and we knew that we had something very powerful with Automati, but we wanted to take it up a notch even further and keep it push button simple, because we want you to be able to keep your eye on the prize and do what you do well. Basically, as I always say, go by bus and leave the drinking to us. So what we did was we created Automati 2.0. Okay, and what we did is we combined the most powerful search engine stuff that we've put together over the past 20 years, just as Matt said. And that's true. And I'm not even going to tell you the long, bizarre, twisted story about the fact that most of our development team are moonlighting from Google. Write that down and tell your mother. But forget that, because the newest edition is actually a complete rebirth and really an incredible innovation that we've brought into Automati that delivers push button search engine optimization for the year 2017 and beyond. And I should say that we've actually, Matt, we've put more firepower, we've crammed more into this very simple piece of software. It's like having a $7,000 a month search engine optimization agency personally working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But the great news is you won't go broke using it, you won't lose your mind, and you don't need a degree from MIT, because it is push button simple, just the way it should be. As Matt said, traffic should be the least of your concerns. Okay, and that's the philosophy behind the product. And yeah, like Matt said, we're using Amazon. That's the book people, and if you haven't heard of them, but we're using Amazon's massive backbone to drive this killer application, and it's all on Amazon's EC2 servers. Okay, and we're basically talking, just as Matt said, 600 individual servers. I've been made.
Yeah. I didn't know if you want to try to show some slides or not, Peter, so I'm just putting this out there.
I'm currently nude and in the Macon County Jail.
All right. Well, we like to see that.
But that's not on an SEO related note. It was for something else. It was a simple misunderstanding. It'll be straightened out in the morning. But, we're talking about 600 individual servers that are working in synchronization. Okay, and they deliver more automatic push button, idiot proof search engine optimization and ranking capabilities. There's nothing else like it. Okay, if you want to play with SEO, like Matt said, if you want to waste your time doing that, okay, right off the lot, you're basically going to have all the power of a Toyota Prius, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's very nice, and I hope you enjoy that. But what we're going to do is we're going to transform that into a 770 horsepower Lamborghini, 770 horsepower Lamborghini, the click of a button. And that's the kind of quantum shift power we're talking about. And that's precisely what you're getting with the newest edition of Automati, because you're going to need a simple way to generate traffic when you hear what you're going to be able to do with that traffic. And it's complete 100%, well, it's 80% search engine optimization on total autopilot. How's that?
Perfect.
Who wants that?
I want it.
Who doesn't want that? I want that. That's why we built it. That's why we've been quietly taking over the world for years. And how? And so we want to share that with everybody. And this next generation is the most kick-ass thing going, because, as I said, the next level, and Matt will tease you a little bit more about that, but the next level is going to show you how to really exploit and pillage all of that search engine traffic and monetize it and get your fair share of what you're entitled to. And I sincerely hope get the success you're seeking online. It's just that simple. So there you go. That's Automati 2. And Automati 2 is ready right now. But you know what? Guess what, Matt?
What?
Thank you.
But wait, there's more.
Well, there isn't more, but there really should be, because, you know, I mean, why wouldn't there be? If you're going to drive all of this traffic, right, I think that you should have the very best website to drive that traffic to. All the traffic in the world is useless to you if you don't have a good website to send that to. Okay, and I've seen people pull their hair out and swear and get frustrated and get upset trying to work with WordPress or working with developers in countries where they don't care about your website and all of that stuff, and you're going to lose all that traffic if you don't have a decent website. So what I want to do is that if anybody wants to know more about Automati 2.0 and really benefit from that, then what I want to do is I was thinking I would throw in Sales Builder Studio. What is Sales Builder Studio? It's probably the easiest way to create a killer website that makes money. Okay, and you're not going to use WordPress or any painkillers or anything like that. In fact, Sales Builder Studio feels so awesome. It'll be like being on painkillers, and you can forget about, you know, all that other frustrating stuff that is in the way of you converting traffic into customers. So I'm going to bundle that in. I mean, it's like a fresh burst of booze into your business sanity. We'll just give it away. We're giving that away. That's free. It's $97 a month, and we're not going to ask you for $97 a month. And it really does cost $97 a month, and people are buying it right now. But you're not gonna. I'm gonna throw that in there with Automati, because why the hell wouldn't I? How's that?
I love it.
Oh, and by the way, you're gonna get unlimited free hosting for life with that.
I read that. So, dude. That sounds so hypey to me, but how do you do that?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you do that? Honestly, how does that work?
How do you do that? We buy so much server space from Amazon that we can underwrite the cost for everybody on that.
I got it. So you're offsetting it. Okay, cool.
We buy in volume.
So you're okay, cool. Got it.
Okay. So yeah, that's pretty legit. Is every site you build with Site Builder Studio, you will host with us for free. And as I said, I don't want you to pay $97. Well, I do want you to pay $97 a month. Let's face it. But in the spirit of the season, you're not going to pay anything. It's free. I'm throwing it in just for listening to me talk about Automati 2.0, which is
all right, Peter. I'm going to tear down one of the fourth wall, or what do they call it here, a little bit.
Sure.
So, this is a really interesting marketing study for you guys here. So notice that Peter's giving free hosting lifetime. You said
lifetime for the life of the customer, not just me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Life of the customer, free hosting. Now, why would he do that? So think about that, guys. Now, it makes sense that he can get, you know, server time in bulk, you know, from Amazon. That's not hard to understand. But here's the real thing. Here's what's really going on. For Peter to set up a whole shopping cart, customer management system to manage what he would have to charge you to pay for that server time, to pay for hosting, that's a lot. And then customer support on top of it, and hosting questions and all that. Instead, they just take internally management and then eat those costs and build it into the price. So what he did was helped further automate a business that most people would be like, oh, well, you should sell hosting. And I've seen a ton of guys do that. My friend almost ruined his life from starting a hosting company. I'm not kidding you. And I could get him on a webinar and he'll tell you the same thing. And he made millions of dollars doing it. But here's the point. That stuff is just not worth messing with. So instead, what you do is you turn it into a marketing angle, take all the work off the plate, turning it into a marketing edge, you get free hosting for life. I think it's brilliant. So there you go. That's it, Peter.
Well, thank you so much. And you know, listen, so we've got automated SEO, okay? Completely push button. 80% of the heavy lifting is all done by the software. It's a completely revamped, heavily R&D'd product that it just kicks serious ass. And we're throwing in Sales Builder Studio, which is $97 a month. So that's 12 times 97 if most of you have 12 months in a year, which some of you do. Now, listen, but we can do better than that, right? Is there more?
There's more.
Really?
Yeah, there's more.
Okay. Well, there's one more thing that I want to do, just for the heck of it. I mean, we're all friends here. Listen, maybe it's all the nitric oxide I did before the call, but that's not the point. We have this beautiful software product, another one. Can you believe it? And it's a completely automated site builder. Okay. So now this is a site builder, but it's automated. It creates the content, the whole deal. You load up 1,000 keywords. You can load up 10,000 keywords. It's completely up to you. Knock yourself out. But this is a product, we call it Werewolf, and it sells for about 500 bucks. And people love it, and it's cool, and it's awesome, and it just builds you a website. Okay? People right now are paying 500 bucks a copy, $497, forgive me. They're paying 500 bucks a copy for it, and they're building sales sites right now out of the box, totally automated SEO with an unlimited number of keywords, okay? And as we say in the video trailer for Werewolf, it gives you, that's you, the folks at home who I love so much. I mean, listen, it gives you the power to bleed Google dry, which is precisely what Google deserves. And in fact, you can build about 10,000 pages of automated keyword optimized content and sites that really rank at the top of Google, and you can build a site like that. Matt, how long does it take? Guess what?
Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's less than 5 minutes, okay? Load up 10,000 keywords. Software automatically creates 10,000 highly optimized pages for the search engines, does it completely on autopilot. Okay, so all you have to do is you put together your hottest or best converting offer sales page, and you can use Sales Builder Studio for that. Why the hell wouldn't you? You're getting it free, okay? So you use that. Then you get your keyword list together, and we'll actually give you free tools you can use so you don't have to go to creepy old Google to get your keywords. We'll give you free tools you can use to do keyword research. Then you're going to use a product we call Brain Builder Studio, which is included with Werewolf, and it's automatically going to write all the content for you. Crazy, but true. Then you're going to click the build button, and in about 5 minutes, you're going to have a site that can bleed Google dry. And as I said, Matt, Werewolf sells for $497, and it's not marketing hype. Our customer knows it sells for $497 all day and all night, and it's worth it. But let's just say, I believe so strongly in everything that Matt is going to share with you and that he's covered tonight and everything else, okay? There's a lot more exciting stuff to come, but I want to give everybody a copy of Werewolf. Forget the 500 bucks. It's on the house. It's free, okay? So what have I done? Well, how much did I mortgage the house yet? I don't know.
I don't know. That's a personal thing. I don't know what you do.
Oh,
You're giving away a lot, though.
Yeah, I know. You know, so we got Automati, which will do push button SEO. Then we got Sales Builder Studio, which will allow you to create killer sales pages. Okay, you got free hosting for life for all those sales pages you create. And now you've got an unlimited keywords site builder that retails for $497, okay? Just for listening to me talk about it. It's free. What more can we do? Why are we doing this anyway?
I'll have to explain that in a minute.
Okay. Well, before you explain it, well, wait a minute. I think okay. Do you want me to throw something else in?
Yes, please do.
Why
I want you
not?
to throw the best part in. This was the one that you're about to throw in is my favorite part of the whole thing. It
Okay,
really
because everybody knows you can have all the traffic in the world, all right? Okay, and that's great, but you've got to have a way to monetize that stuff, okay? And there's game-changing stuff coming down the pipeline. Matt's going to cover that, but okay, because you're going to need traffic to fuel what Matt's going to share with you, okay? Here's the deal. So we got one more thing that I want to give away, and this is a couple of weeks ago, we released a product that makes it possible for anybody to instantly own their own super secure, easy to use private blog network, aka PBN. Okay, now everybody does know. Everybody knows that a private blog network can be tough to build. It's like black magic voodoo to so many people. And I'll tell you that unless you spend 5 to 10 grand, you simply can't get anything worth owning. Okay, but what we did was we took an alternate network, okay, that we've got built on the Amazon EC2, okay. We took 1,000 nodes on the Amazon backbone, and we built our own super speedy stealth killer network. In fact, it's the largest, deadliest, and most effective, plus easy to use, private blog network in existence. And we actually built that internally for our own company. And then I said, look, we've paid for the infrastructure. We've set this up so it's all killer, hardcore, just for us. And then I said, you know what? I think we've got a product there for people. Okay, because people can actually make huge money with their business once they start putting this traffic together. So combined, I would say, why don't we give it away? Now that I've talked so much, this sells for $497. At $497, it is less than 10%. It's probably about 5% of what it would cost you to build it. And this is push button simplicity, your own PBN, ready to roll straight out of the box. And I'm throwing that in again just for listening to me talk more. Plus, the warden said, so long as I stay busy, I won't get beat. So I am vested in telling you about stealth and the fact that we're going to give this away. Listen, so far, what am I at? With the training and the support and the service and the unlimited free upgrades, free hosting for life, stealth PBN, Sales Builder Studio, Sales Page Builder, Werewolf, Automati 2.0, the most killer singular push button simple SEO. We're at over $3 grand already. I just gave away and I don't even know what we're selling. What do you think about
that? I think it's awesome. I love it. So I think this is where you're going to take over.
Okay.
All right.
That's because I got to phone my lawyer.
All right, Peter. Well, I'll take over from here. So those are the main tools, guys. The Automati 2.0, which is the next level. I mean, I showed you this. I've been trying to show the screens here, Peter, while you're doing this. So this is the actual sales page from the Automati that's right now. This is what it costs to buy right now. Unlimited URLs is $4.99 a month. And I don't even think we have this option anymore, $1.99 a month. But it's either $99 a month or $4.99 a month to get unlimited. That's what it costs right now. This is live on the site. Sales Builder, this is live on the site. You can go there right now. Sales Builder Studio, $97 a month. Stealth PBN, which is my favorite product of all of them. Guys, this Stealth PBN product is probably the tool that's made me the most money in internet marketing, period. Not this exact tool, but tools just like it. Peter just made a better version of the stuff that I've had for years. This is the rocket fuel. This one tool, that's why I say it's my favorite, because this builds the backbone of whatever you want to do for SEO. And you sprinkle Automati and the other stuff on top of it. This is a wealth building automated machine. This tool by itself you should be jumping all over for what I'm about to offer you. This tool by itself, stealthpbn.com. So we've got those tools, and then on top of that, this package I'm throwing in, I'm going to throw in my traffic Blackbook course I talked about earlier. And this screenshot here is years old too, and even back then it said this secret traffic system has generated 57 million visitors. So it's much higher than that now. But this product right here sells for, and you can see there's testimonials and stuff. This product sells for $9.97. I'll show you. I'll click on add to cart button. This is a live add to cart button. $9.97. People buy it all the time. It's worth it. It's a badass product. I'm throwing it in for free on this thing. Now you guys are probably starting to wonder, why are we going all hypey on this and got so much going on? And I'll tell you why, guys, because we're about to change the world, and I need more people to understand what we're doing to be on board with this. Because here's the thing. We're way ahead of the crowd on some really powerful niches that are about to explode in the world. I need you guys to understand this big time. So this one screenshot that I'm about to show you, you guys get ready. Get your notepad ready. Get your cameras ready. Get your screenshot fingers ready. Because this one screenshot is worth the entire story of hearing me cry and hearing Peter's jokes and all this stuff that you've been hearing about. This one next screenshot is it. I cannot hype this up enough. This is the one thing that you should take out of this webinar right now that you can go make unlimited wealth from. These are the hot SEO niches that you're going to make ridiculous amounts of money if you jump on them right now. Promise you. Because we're all over it. And there is nobody that knows this stuff in there yet. It's all just complete a bunch of nerds that are just got their head in the sand, don't know anything about marketing, certainly don't know anything about SEO. The competition is so ridiculously cheap, or cheap is not the right word, so ridiculously thin. But these all three, I'm going to go through each one of these in detail and explain to you why. These are critical. But each one of these has billions and billions, probably more than anything out there, pouring into it right now because the entire world is trying to crack these issues. Big time. You got to get in front of this wave with these tools and get yourself positioned, guys. And this is my only warning, I'm telling you, because we're going to hit it hard and you're going to be competing with me. But it's still wide open. We got plenty of room. It's like being out, like what's the most vast place I can think? I don't know, being out in the middle of the ocean. It's an entire ocean of wealth out there. And there's just us right now. There's a bunch of us and we're hitting it hard. But man, you've got an opportunity here. Okay, let's go through them. Game Master. Game Master is one people definitely aren't thinking about because I did a poll today on Facebook to see whose head was with all of these subjects here, including traffic. I'm telling you guys, this Game Master stuff and gamification of things is the next biggest hot business niche there is. There won't be anything hotter. Bigger than traffic that you're learning right now, bigger than SEO, bigger than anything, I promise you, because all the big guys have already been doing it for years and we just found out about it. We caught them, and now that we know what they're doing, we're going to be better than them at it. And the big guys I'm talking about is Facebook, YouTube, Google, Apple, name it. Any of these guys that got these experiences that keep getting you sucked in. Netflix. We even got a term, Netflix and chill. What they did was use gamification on you, just keep getting you sucked in and glued to the couch. That's gamification. Your business is competing against those guys with big-ass budgets. You better wake up before the rest of the world does. You're going to be competing with the rest of the game masters out there. This is going to be a super hot niche, and nobody's looking at it yet. There's multi-billions to be made right there just in SEO, just in selling leads and traffic. So get in front of it, starting now. If you're not started on it right now, you should be ashamed of yourself. Be searching right now for Game Master domain names. I spent $600 the other day on a bunch of Game Master domain names. They were all wide open. Everything I was searching for was wide open. I was like, wow, it's like going and picking up gold. Get in front of it, guys. It's huge. Also, initial coin offering terms. Any search terms around that, any domain names around that you can find. Initial coin offerings is the new way of going public without having to go through a middleman like the SEC and get launched on exchange. And it's an ICO, or initial coin offering. Those keywords for that kind of space, it's the new financial arena. So think of being back before the internet was, think 1994, back when SEO wasn't even really a thing yet. And you are being able to start ranking for financial related terms like buy stocks or sell stocks or initial public offering. Imagine if you ranked for financial type stuff for initial public offering type keywords. If you started back then and you just kept build the authority over time, and then you were the number one, dude, that's $1 billion business by itself. I'm telling you. And the initial coin offering is all around how people are launching new kinds of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Litecoin and Ethereum and some of the hot stuff that's out there that you guys are starting to hear about. The world is moving that direction. So get in front of it with SEO. If you're not, you're going to miss out. You're going to kick yourself, and you're going to be like my dad who died broke, and all he did was complain about, wish he had a time machine and go back to do blah, blah, blah. This is it right now, guys. Get on this. I didn't want to reveal this stuff publicly. I really didn't. We literally put this together today. And the reason, well, I'll talk about the reason in a minute. But anyway, cryptocurrencies, initial coin offerings. Bitcoin-related terms are kind of a little bit overdone because a lot of the SEO guys saw that, jumped in on it. So don't go after Bitcoin-related terms. You notice I didn't put Bitcoin on the screen. If it's not on there, don't read into it. So don't send me an email or message on Facebook later. Hey, is it okay for Bitcoin keywords? No, it's not. It's not on the screen. Cryptocurrencies, initial coin offering, Game Master, augmented reality. That's it. And notice I didn't put virtual reality on there either. Because guess what? Virtual reality stuff has been dominated by Facebook, Google, all the big guys that are just putting out press release after press release after press release and murdering that space. You can't compete with that. Give up. There's probably some places in there, but it's not worth it. Augmented reality, though, is different. It's starting to become that way. So, I mean, augmented reality is getting hotter than all of them, so you might want to move now. But I'm telling you, still lots of domain names available for ranking purposes, lots of keywords out there, millions of keywords. There's billions of dollars of space. Every single person listening to my voice on this call right now could become a billionaire if they move their fucking ass and get out of their own mental blocks and just go do it. These tools will do it. It's just a matter of you sitting down and getting more people to push the buttons in the right order. That's seriously all it is, and I can't say it more clearer than that. These are the hot niches. Okay, that slide's going away. Here's what we're launching. My new company, Consumer Reality Services, is launching the next wave of virtual reality, gamification, crowdfunding, and blockchain-related cryptocurrency stuff, guys. So I'm going to be doing a lot of this marketing push for you just with my own company. So I'm telling you to get in front of this right now, and you can front run my traffic. Listen to me. Get these tools. Get some offers that fit into these, which we'll show you how to do. It's really easy. Get them on a site, plug them into our mass site builders, get them plugged into the Automati, which will get them ranked for you, get it plugged into Stealth PBN, which will build long-term authority rankings that won't move, and your rankings won't get pushed around by Google's stupid updates. That's the key, is building the firm foundation with the PBN. That's why that's my favorite tool. Get in front of these keywords, guys, because you can front run my traffic. And guess who else's traffic you're going to front run? Facebook. Just go watch the F8 Developers Conference. Just happened a couple weeks ago. Look at what they're talking about, guys. They're talking about virtual reality, augmented reality. They're talking about the beginnings of gamification because they're starting to lift up their skirt a little bit and show you some stuff. Because what they're doing is gamifying things, and they're eventually going to have to let you know altogether because it's just the new way business is going. You're in front of it. You are in front of it. You're in front of it. You're in front of it. There's not many times in your life you get to be in front of something so damn big, so blatantly obvious, and the ability to print fucking money from it. And I'm going to do it right in front of all you guys. And you guys know me. I'm loud and proud. And I'm going to flash my Lamborghinis and my big-ass house and the lifestyle I'm living in front of you because you got the opportunity to do the same thing. I'm not doing it to try to be an asshole. I'm going to live. I'm going to live my life and enjoy it. And you're going to see the fruits of doing exactly what I'm telling you. I'm not doing anything different than what I'm telling you right here, guys. I don't tell people to do stuff I don't do. I don't. It's pointless. I do this stuff. We use these tools. I've been using them for years. I've been trying to sell these same tools to people forever, and I get slapped in the face all the time for it. Wake up. You're the one holding you back. You are the solution. The tools will get you 80% there. That last 20% is you gutting it out and getting past your bullshit so you can go on and live a real life. These are the niches: virtual reality, gamification, crowdfunding, blockchain. The world is moving there rapidly. We're so far ahead of everybody, most people don't understand what I'm talking about. But here's the thing, it doesn't matter because right now you guys got the opportunity to get these tools, to plug these tools into these badass keyword tools that Peter's got that scrapes up the keywords that will actually work. plug them into these systems, and get the stuff right sitting there. And you basically got a gold mine sitting there waiting for somebody to come mine it. Once that traffic hits, you guys can, oh man, I wish you could see what I've seen already. I just can't put my brain into yours. One day, Peter and I will figure out some way to interface our brains into you, and then we're all going to go batshit crazy. But
yeah, good luck with that.
Anyway, guys, here's how you get in on this. This is going to be the most ridiculous offer I've ever made in my life. And I mean ridiculous in a way that this is the most amazing offer. And if you don't jump on this, honestly, just don't ever buy anything from me ever again. It's that big. So here we go. May 26th through May 28th, 2017, my company is launching. Consumer Reality Services is launching. And my company is launching these 4 things to the world, showing the world how the future of marketing is going to be, how to engage customers in a future way. That's all cool. We're going to show you guys how to do that. But here's how. The also thing we're launching is the Automati 2.0, which we've talked a lot about through this entire training. The launch of that tool is happening then. We're also launching our augmented reality mobile app. Pay attention, guys. Remember, I said augmented reality. We've already have a customer-facing, customer engaging augmented reality app developed. And the people that go to this event get that mobile app given to them. We've spent $125,000 on this thing developing it. It is badass. It's Pokemon Go for engaging your customers. So it's the future of how you're going to take that traffic you get and then engage those people long term to start playing games with you, and then eventually start giving you money as they trust you. Because here's the thing, guys. We're playing a different game these days with all the world political systems and the financial stuff that's going on in the world. The old traffic game doesn't work like it does anymore. People got to trust you now, man. You got to dig out trust. And the only way you dig out trust is through going deeper dive with people with games and doing really goofy things with augmented reality to trick them. Like Pokemon Go, you're tricking people into getting outside just by little things that go on a screen, fictional characters that pop up in front of you. It's not real, but it's having an impact on people. We know how to do that and leverage it. So we're going to teach you guys that, give you the mobile app that comes with that we've spent a lot of money developing. Plus, on top of that, you're going to get another app that's a gamified customer game app, which is something we had built for the trainer method. That's our game that we run inside of trainer method, where people are changing their lives, losing weight, making lots of money, and changing their careers, building businesses they love. You guys are going to get that source code for this free. And this is the most ridiculous thing. This all at the event is what we're launching at the event. So on top of that, we're launching on a real Hollywood set just because we wanted to blow it out. We wanted to do something that nobody's ever done before. We didn't want to do this another launch event at a hotel from somewhere, blah, 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 or Vegas, this or that, same old stuff. We're doing it on a real live Hollywood set. We're shooting a TV show. We've got full-on producers and the whole thing. It's a full-on television production to launch this event. We're shooting at Los Angeles Center Studios in downtown LA, which is the largest independent movie studio in Hollywood. Amazon and Netflix shoot almost all of their content there, and some of the most famous movies you've ever heard of have been shot there. It's just a cool place. You're going to get three days of the future of internet marketing and the future of traffic and the future of engagement, just like we talked about. 3 full days of that, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day. We're going to do deep dive on super advanced traffic and how that advanced traffic ties into these 4 areas and ties into Automati 2.0, the super advanced SEO that we've been talking about, the augmented reality stuff, and gamified stuff. So you guys get stuff that works now with the Automati tools and all the stuff Peter talked about, plus you're going to get the training on the stuff that's coming in the future, and you'll already be way ahead of everybody else with your own, you're going to have your own mobile app. This is the most ridiculous offer I've ever seen in my life. Anyway. We're also shooting it.
It's ridiculous.
It is. The more I read through this, I'm like, are we seriously doing this?
Why are we doing this? Because we care. That's why.
Yeah, there's a real reason.
Drag them kicking and screaming to success and do whatever is possible to make it happen. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Yeah, you guys, I was really passionate in the beginning of this, and Peter said it very well right there. I grew weary of trying to drag people to success, man. It's draining on somebody like me that I know how to make money at will. I do whatever I want, whenever I want. It's not hype. It's not bullshit. That's how we live, man. And it's just some people don't believe it and think it's scam or like we got to be ripping somebody off or something. And like, God, what am I supposed to do with that after a while? Eventually you just say, okay, well, screw it. I just stop helping. I hit that point and I'm back now telling you I've got this, guys. And what I've got is way bigger than all this traffic stuff. As amazing as all that is, and as much money as you'll make if you apply what I've taught you in this thing, and from that one screenshot from those niches, the stuff that we're showing you at this event is an order of magnitude so much bigger than that. It's going to make it's laughable. But you guys won't get that until you come to the event and do 3 days. It takes 3 days to explain it. I can't do a webinar. I can't even do a 3-hour video. I tried to do a 3-hour documentary telling people about it. It's too much. It takes at least 3 full days being there live, working with you one-on-one, workshop style, so you understand it. You're going to come out of this event knowing more than anybody in the world about where we're headed with marketing and business. Guess what kind of power that gives you? And I can't hype it up enough because this is real. Everybody that I've shown to, the biggest marketers in the world are like, holy shit, man, this is multi-billion, this is Steve Jobs level stuff. Guys, and you've got the opportunity to not only see it happen the launch of it right in front of your face, but to use all of our SEO tools and traffic and systems to ride the wave right in front of us. Because I'm sounding the warning bell right now. We're launching in 14, 15 days, whatever it is, May 26th, 28th. We're rolling, and I'm not stopping. So I'm giving you guys a chance to get in on this crazy deal we're going to offer you tonight, to get in front of this, to make more money than you've ever seen in the entire world, and to see the epic shift in the way that the world engages completely, not just business, but engages in general. And on top of that, the live stream that we're going to be able to get, we're going to give you guys access to live stream. So this live stream is the world's most advanced live stream the world has ever seen. We're spending a lot of money to make sure that that's true. And I've said over and over to my guys, can I actually say that? Can I actually say it's the world's most advanced live stream I've ever seen? And it is. And here's why. We've got 3 of the most cutting-edge virtual reality cameras in the world on set with us there, streaming from those. 1 of them attached to a drone that's flying around. 3 cameras in total there, or 8 cameras in total, 8 normal cameras, and we got 3 of those are 360 virtual cameras, the most advanced in the world. So you'll feel it when you look at it through a virtual reality headset or even just on your browser. You don't have to have a headset. You can look at it through your browser and you're going to feel like you're there. If you guys haven't done it, we'll send you a $15 Google Cardboard headset and you have to try it. It is amazing. The quality is going to be so crisp and clear, it's going to feel like you're there. We're calling it the best seat in the house, actually, because some of these you probably will be better than some of the actual live seats there. It is the most cutting edge live stream we've ever done. We just want to make sure it's the best because of what we're dropping on the world. So here's how you guys are going to be able to get access to all the software. You're going to get the CRS live event live stream I just talked about with all 3 full days, the 3 full days that it takes to explain all of this stuff so you guys get it, of the future of traffic, the future of engagement. All of that training, that's an easy $4.99 value for that event. I mean, that event is probably worth $5,000. We're selling $5,000 tickets to it right now for people that want to be VIPs there. So, and you get the Automati 2.0, which we talked about for 1 year, which is going to retail for $1,000, $999. At the event we're launching, it's going to the world for $999 up front and then $99 a month. With what this tool can do, it's worth it. It's worth 100 times that. Shit, guys, think about this. We watched the movie The Founder the other day. You guys should watch it. I think it's on iTunes, might be on Netflix, but it's definitely on iTunes. Very recent movie. It's about McDonald's, how McDonald's got started. Did you know that the top 1% of McDonald's franchises, the top 1% earning in that entire company, make $100,000 a year profit? I'm going to say that again because this is a real stat. Research it. The top 1% of McDonald's franchises average $100,000 a year profit. It takes $1 million to get a franchise license of McDonald's, and over $200,000 a month sometimes in royalties you got to pay to make $100,000 a year. And just people do it because they build a lot of them in scale and they know it's going to work, so they just do a whole bunch of them. Meanwhile, McDonald's actually makes all their money from leasing the land. That's why McDonald's is a multi-billion-dollar company. They're not making it from having those stores that make $100,000 a year and all that crazy overhead. What we're offering to you guys is a push-button tool that you can sit at home and make millions of dollars a year without having to go get any sort of franchise. It's just crazy. Anyway, so that tool is going to the public for $9.99 and then $9.90 a month. Sales Builder Studio, which Peter already talked about, which is $97 retail, which we showed you already. Includes lifetime free hosting. SEO Werewolf, which was the automated page builder, easy $500 value. And then the Stealth PBN, which this entire offer is worth this one tool. It sells right now for $497. And then, of course, Traffic Blackbook, which I talked about, which is a more strategic thinking how to do media buys, which I talked about, and high-end PPC and make it so Google and Facebook can love you still. This is well over a $3,000 value, guys, for only $499. It's a crazy, crazy deal. And to get it, you just go to consumerreality.services/webinar special. And that's it. I mean, that's all.
You know what? You know what just dawned on me, Matt. You know why we're giving away so much? We're giving away all this free candy to convince people they got to go to the doctor to get better. That's it.
Yeah. That's true.
Just dawned
That's a good way to put it.
Call me slow.
Yeah, see, guys, I could do a normal webinar easy. I mean, I do this stuff all the time. I haven't done webinars in a long time, though, because I just, like I said in the beginning, I just stopped. But I could do webinar. Peter and I could go crank out webinars and sell this software all day for $500. No, I mean, for a heck of a lot more than that. It sells for more than that now. My Traffic Blackbook sells for all the time right now for $997. That one alone by itself, it's worth it. We're just offering a crazy deal because we're so far ahead of the crowd. Here's the real reason, guys. I've grown frustrated with being so far ahead of the crowd and nobody listening to me because I'm so far ahead. On these 4 areas, we're so far ahead of the crowd. And with these niches I told you guys about, I need more people to come help me build them out, to be quite honest. I mean, we could divvy up these projects in all kinds of cool ways with project managers so we're not butting each other's heads and still being independent, making our own money, and just go own all these spaces. That's what I want to do. But man, so many of you guys are such small thinkers that won't even push a damn button. I can't get to that level. I've been trying to do it for years through lots of different companies and ways and things, and I just can't get this alliance built. So I guess I just got to give you guys the niches and the tools and just say, hey, go for it. I mean, that's all that's left. Because here's the thing. My company, we are so far out in front of everybody. It's ridiculous how far out ahead of us. And that's cool and all. It's going to make us billionaires, promise you. You guys can watch it happen in front of you or you can be part of it. But it's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen next week. It's not going to happen next month. We're probably a year out, honestly, because the world's got to catch up. But we got to educate them in the process. Because we're so far out in front, we need a tribe. So this is our first launch out there to just build a tribe. Get our tools. Join us. Get the Automati 2.0. Get the augmented reality mobile app. Get the gamified customer app. You'll see it all live, launch at the event. Now, only people that go to the live event get what's on the screen right now. You guys will get it if you sign up today for this ridiculously stupid low price. Oh my God.
I'm telling you. I don't know.
And it's just because, guys, we have to put an insanely awesome offer out there just to get mass scale with this as fast as we possibly can. If we charge what we should charge, it's a much longer sales cycle, and it just takes long to get people at scale into it. That's what we're running into. So we got to accelerate it. So to accelerate it, wake you guys up, slap you in the face a little bit. I told you from the beginning of this call, I'm checking you. I'm checking you. Where are you? Do you really want to do this stuff, or you just want to talk about it and play pity pack? I always want to say pity pack. patty cake the rest of your life.
I used
Anyway,
to play pity pack, then I got a rash.
So there you go, guys.
But this really is. I mean, this is the gateway to a paradigm shift in everything, and the bonus is you're getting over $3,000 worth of stuff, training, insider masterminds, and enough corn to choke a chicken. So I don't know what kind of bribe everybody needs, because we're going to do the best, give you the most stuff we possibly can to do what's best for you. And we know what's best for you, and we hope that you know what's best for you. And that's all about taking action and moving forward, because this is a game-changing opportunity and it's sitting in front of you right now. It's that simple. That's why we're here.
It is. And if you can't put $500 together to do this, then there's in the war. I won't say this country, but in this world, you can't find $500 to change your life. I can't help you. This is the best deal I can ever do, ever. From here on out, my stuff is going to be going through the roof, crazy expensive, guys. I just have to. It's too good. I just can't let it out to the world in a big way. So this price is only good for maybe today. I don't know. My entire team wants me to raise the price to $1,000 already. I've been getting messages like crazy. I can show them to you. My buddy Brian, he's our CFO. He's like, we need to raise it to $750 tomorrow at least. So I don't know. We're going to keep this up as long as we can, but I just want to get as many people in on this as I can. 24 hours. I don't know. But if we get enough people in here, I'm going to raise the price. It's too damn good to keep it out there, just our ass hanging out like this. It's crazy because we're cutting our own throats. Go to stealthpbn.com right now and see what it costs you to buy that product. SEO Werewolf, same thing. The Automati, Automati.com. Go see what it costs you to buy it. Blackbook.com. Go see what it costs you to buy it right now. We're slitting our own throats by doing this just to get more people thinking like we're thinking, to jump on these niches like we're jumping on them. I can't give you a better deal than this. I should be charging $25,000 minimum for this and making you come to sit in a mastermind with me so I can show you how to use them. It really should. So anyway, I'm done selling. If you guys don't get it, then so Lloyd is asking, what's the $9.99 deal on the sales page? Let me see. That's a good question. I haven't really looked at that. Let me see. Do you know, Peter?
I don't know.
Maybe
I can't
click
see
my own link
chat,
and look.
so
Let me
I
look.
don't recall seeing.
I think it's to attend the live event. If you want to attend the live event, there are still live event tickets. Just be there live instead of live stream. That's what it is. Yeah, add live attend. So for an additional $500, $9.99 price, you can attend the event live with us May 26th through 28th. That's up to you.
And that's a deal. That's discounted too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
So yeah. Anyway, the deal is all of this cool software, our training to be in front of these niches, wherever they are. There they are. These niches.
Tell you what I'll do. We'll
I
wrap
should be
this up.
selling that slide right there for $500.
Why don't we do this too? And we'll wrap this up. We have a deal where if you get one stealth PBN, there's an upgrade price. You can get another one, okay? Because there is a logic behind having multiple PBNs, depending on what you're doing, what your niche is, and so on, okay? We have a deal where, if you buy one stealth PBN, you get a second stealth PBN and a third, and so on at a discount, okay? Here's what I'm going to do. You're going to get two stealth PBNs, and we'll wrap this up. And if that doesn't make sense to everybody, well, God help you. Okay? I'm going to double that offer. Two stealth PBNs. That's just nutty. Tell you.
Guys, I've made millions of dollars from one PBN. I swear to you that, I've never even had more than one, honestly.
My customers are going to kill me. And my customers are going to kill me when they know what we're doing over here. 2 stealth PBNs. Okay, I just doubled that, and that's the way that goes. As there is such an incredible potential, and as I said, game-changing opportunity happening right now that you got to grab this, and it has nothing to do with all of these wonderful toys that are incredibly powerful. It has to do with the message and the messenger, Mr. Med Trainer, who is gonna enlighten you and show you the path to success. And that's just a fact, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here, because I believe in that. So make it happen.
So thanks, Peter. Thanks for that. And he's exactly right. I'm going to go through some questions here, guys. I'm going to blow this up a little bit bigger, so make it easier on your screen here. There we go. Because GoToWebinar, it gets flaky if you try to do full screen with that thing. So a really important question here, and this would be a good one for you, Peter. Can a non-tech person accomplish this?
Absolutely. That's precisely why we've done it. It is push button simple. I'm assuming you have 2 hands. If you don't have 2 hands, you can use one of those pencil devices, like sort of like a Stephen Hawking thing, and you can still do it. So yes.
There you go. Yep, it's $500 a day. That's correct. Can I put a link in the chat? Please put a link in the chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's fair enough. That's like webinar 101, isn't it? Put the link in the chat.
Yeah, we don't do webinars.
I don't.
We're very expensive if you want us on webinars.
Exactly. So the link's in the chat. Thanks for that. Yeah, I know, Nelson. Shoot, man. I know. That was my fault. I send out like I said, we put this together today, like last minute. Peter and Brian and I had a call, and he's like, "What are we gonna launch? What are we gonna tell people?" So we put it together today, and I sent out an email. So we wanted to go live at 7, and then the webinar was set at 6. So we had to go live at 6 because that's the notifications were going out and telling everybody. So I apologize, but this is all being recorded, and I'll get the webinar up on a page later, so you guys won't miss anything. Apologize for that, Nelson. That was totally my fault. Yeah, it's $4.99 for 1 year, Andrew. So Michael's saying he thinks it's 3 to 5 years out for virtual reality and 10 years for massive movement. For virtual reality, notice I said very clearly, augmented reality, not virtual reality. That's why. Virtual reality is still for mass adoption, way out. Augmented reality is happening by the end of the year. It's already happening right now. Pokemon Go is $1 billion company. It's nothing but augmented reality. Consumer reality services, we're going big. We're going to be $1 billion company very soon based on augmented reality. Augmented reality is just around the corner in a big, big way. Everybody using it for business. And you know who's going to make it big? Apple. Because Apple's coming out with their own version of smart glasses and with their own depth camera that measures depth. And when you have a camera that measures depth, the cameras we have on our phones right now don't measure depth. There's no cameras in the world actually measure depth very well. It's a new thing. It's called volumetric video. The new iPhone will have a volumetric camera, which means it can tell how far away you are from something, so it can scale augmented reality stuff to make it even more lifelike. It changes everything. So it allows things like them to put an ad tag, for instance, on a table. If you hold up your phone to a table, it could put an ad tag on a flat surface because it can recognize it's a flat surface and know how far away it is from you. That's coming, like fast, months, not years. That niche is huge. You're in front of it. It's unlimited it's unlimited URLs for Automati, and that does include hosting. Yep. Pity pack. Yes, there's training. Douglas is asking, there's training. We have so much training, you're going to choke on it. Hundreds and hundreds of hours of training. The Traffic Blackbook alone is over 100 hours. You know how much training is in your stuff, Peter, hours wise? It's a lot. I know that.
It's more than anybody wants to sit through. Trust me.
Yeah. The Automati. I mean, trust me. Automati. All those calls we did for 2 years, however long we did that. Oh, yeah. There's hundreds of hours of training in there, guys. Julie, yeah, I'm sorry. We had to mix up with the times. We had to start early, but you guys will get a replay mailed to you. I am in because I desire to be sovereign. I don't know anything about tech. I'm requesting leads to trainings. Can you help? Yeah. I mean, we have so much training. Yeah, it's just very non-technical. In fact, here's the thing. If you are non-techie and the less that you know about this, you're better off you're going to be, because here's what happened. The guys that know a bunch of stuff about SEO, they overthink the whole damn thing. Every single step of the process, they overthink it. And it takes them forever. They go slow, but guys like you, people like you that don't know anything, to me, it's way better, because I just say, hey, get that keyword from there, copy it, paste it there, and hit that button. Don't think about why, just do it.
Yeah, it's
and you do it and get results.
Yeah, because the biggest problem that many people have is that they get in their own way. That's the magic of this stuff is you don't have to do that. It's time to stop thinking and just start drinking. I mean, it's that easy.
Stop thinking and start drinking.
That's it.
$4.99 one-time fee, a subscription per year. It's per year. It's not on here, but I promise you, when the year comes around, you'll be begging us to take $4.99. We'll just keep it at that price next year too. That's fine. I don't care about that. The Automati 2.0 on this deal is unlimited URLs.
Which is a steal. That in itself is a steal.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. Great webinar. Thanks. I want to join but can't make the event. Well, that's cool, because you got the live stream. We're selling the live stream. $499 is a live stream. That, as long as you got an internet connection around the world, you can watch it. And you'll be able to pick the camera view. If you want to pick the camera, watch from the camera that's on the drone, you do that. If you want to watch from the camera on the stage, you do that. You can do this from anywhere in the world. You have no excuse to do this. So I don't want to hear any bullshit. I can't come to the event. I can't get on your tools. And then something later, like you complain about your bank account being empty. I'm not taking any of that crap anymore. This is a ridiculously good deal. I don't care if you can't make the event or the live stream. If you don't take advantage of these tools, it's the stupidest thing you've ever done. I mean, come on. With the way we've laid this out here, this is a license to print money, and a lot of it, because people are doing it every day. Yes, there'll be a replay live stream. Paid the $4.99 for CS launch event tickets is automatic. Another $4.99. And you know what? No, we'll give it to you just for joining this. You get the same deal. You already got it. Yeah, contact support, Andrew, and we'll get you plugged in. The attendance to the live event in person is now $99 and not still $49.99. $49.99 is if you want to be a VIP and and go through the whole experience. The $9.99 is just basic live event, and you're just there and you get experience and go. The VIPs are $49.99, but I just don't want to cloud this offer with this. There's too many options. People getting confused. So here's the deal. You can watch the live stream, or you can come to the live event. The VIP spots are done. If you want one, we might squeeze you in. There might be some left, I don't know, but we're focusing on the live streams. If you want to come live, I think there might be some VIP spots. I don't know. Contact support at consumerreality.services. But we've got these live streams going. Or I mean, the VIPs, we're treating them very well. It's a whole different ball game there. I have the 5K live event ticket. Do we get access to immediately after the event? Get a hold of support, and you'll get access to all of these tools that are available today. Automati is not available today. It's ready. It's going to be launched at the event. But you'll get everything else. Just get a hold of support. August, you're in. Thanks, brother. Awesome. How do we get the mobile app you mentioned as well? That's at the event. We'll only get that event. So the two mobile apps, which I think are actually, by the time of the event, they might be merged into one. But the point here is there's a gamified side of it, and there's an augmented reality side of it. There will either be two apps or merged into one badass app, but it's a mobile app that would cost you a minimum of probably 50 grand, probably more like 6 figures to get developed yourself. You're going to get it if you join us on the live stream. You'll get that at the launch along with Automati 2.0. What's the difference between, oh, this is a good question for Peter. What's the difference between Automati 2.0 from the previous Automati tool?
One of the things that we've done is, in our research for Stealth PBM, is that we figured out a way that we could incorporate the horsepower of Amazon EC2. Okay, so what is the difference? There's no comparison. There's no comparison. In the previous incarnation of Automati is that we had multiple server installations all over the world doing some magic, okay? But now we're using the same backbone, and this is a loaded statement, but we're using the same backbone used by the NSA and the federal government. So you're getting the best. It is the most robust system, and we've completely rebuilt really how the Automati works in general. There is no comparison. It is super cool, and I was going through it today, and I personally was blown away by what we've been able to put together. So quantum shift.
Awesome. I love it. Do you teach how it all works? Is there a monthly charge as well? No, there is no monthly charge, and we teach everything. I don't hold anything back ever. I tell the same stuff to people that go make millions of dollars with it. I tell the exact same thing to the people that do nothing with it. It's not the message. There's plenty of training, guys. That's the part you're missing. It's you. Get out of your own way and just listen to me and do what I tell you, and you're going to do great. Aren't those of us part of Trainer Method already in on this? No, this is a completely separate deal, man. I can't give you guys everything. Come on, this is $500 for tens of thousands of dollars of stuff. Yes, if you're in Trainer Method, I offered you a chance to come to the live event because you know that's a special thing. But I can't give you all this software too. No way, it's crazy. Are we still getting everything we don't buy until we see the replay? Will we still get everything if we don't buy until we see the replay? I don't know.
Yeah, so somebody wants to review what we've already said, obviously, and is this offer still going to stand, or is it going to be $750 or
you know what?
Whatever is being suggested?
I can promise you this, guys. I'll keep it up until Wednesday. That's all I can say for sure. I don't know. I'll give enough time to get the replay up so you guys got 24 hours or 36 hours, something at least to go look at it, watch the replay and decide, and then we'll figure it out from there. Maybe we'll keep this price the whole time. I don't know. I can't promise. I'm thinking this is crazy insane anyway, so I don't know. But I'll give you enough time. I promise you guys I'll give you enough time to you can go consume this again, watch it again, take screenshots of those niches again. Yeah, no problem, Michael. I know it's a lot. Oh, this is a good question. These tools works for building sites in other languages than English?
Absolutely, yes.
You got to remember, guys, we're tricking robots, basically Google's robots. Those robots don't speak any kind of language. They speak ones and zeros. So to them, it's just another character. It doesn't matter. It's just what order they're in. So yes, they'll work in any language. It doesn't matter. And in fact, here's the thing. I'm going to show you guys this slide again because here's the wildest part of everything that this guy just brought up. Thank you, Farron. These are the English version of these guys. We're talking about stuff that's changing the entire world. So the English versions of ranking these keywords on these domains, the opportunity, even if the entire English word market for this was flooded, there's still billions of dollars of space in there in other languages. And you don't have to speak those languages either because guess what? Peter, tell them how those page builder tools work. It's not like you're writing the content.
No, it's all automated content. Created for you automatically.
Content is built for you. You don't have to even speak those languages. Will the live stream be recorded for international? Yeah, we are definitely recording the live stream of the event. It's just too big. It's a big blowout, and we're going to be using the content from that event for lots of years. So absolutely. Plus, it's a TV show. It's a live TV show streaming to around the world. So it's being recorded for production. We're planning on selling this show to a big house like Netflix or Amazon. We're in talks already. It's real. So yeah, it's being recorded. Does this $4.99 include Automati for 1 year, or how does that work? Yeah, you get Automati 2.0. 1 year, unlimited URLs.
Which is such a steal, really. I mean, that's $6,000 right there.
Yeah.
Right?
Is it $3,000 after the first year? No, I think we'll just let you guys keep that price. I mean, we're not going to have thousands of people in here at this price because we don't have enough time to get thousands of people in there at the price. So after this deal's done, we'll just lock it and we'll go back to our regular pricing, and you guys will be locked in at that price. I don't have a problem with that. We're trying to build our tribe here, guys. We're not trying to sell your product. We're trying to lead you to water so you drink, so then you can run with us to the next stuff that's way bigger, way better, way cooler, and way more money, easier, honestly. You're welcome. Got the live event ticket too. Nice, Ben. Awesome. I can't make the live event. I think I answered that one already. Thanks, George. Is schema used in the process of building sites? That's a great question.
Yes, where applicable. Where applicable, yes.
Beautiful.
Not always applicable.
Training, startup, ASAT, or at event. Well, every one of these products already has tons of training built in. But we're also doing events or training like this leading up to the event to get you guys used to some of the terminology we're talking about. Like last night, we did a training about gamification. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a training about blockchain stuff. So you're going to get some of this access to this early training to understand what some of this stuff. Plus, all of these tools have tons of training. We'll give you access to the current Automati tool right now, unlimited, no problem. And there's tons of training there as well. Well, that's a great question. Which product is the best one to begin with to get started? I'll give my answer, then I'll let Peter give you his answer. I think for what you're trying to do, I think, well, there's not much to learn with Automatic. It's just you put your URL and your keyword in there, you go. That's really all it is. But I think Stealth PBN is probably the best place to start. And then you're going to need to build a site. And then, so Stealth PBN to me would be the first thing I would do, and then SEO Werewolf. But what did you say, Peter?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with that because Stealth PBN is remarkably about as easy to use as Automati, if you can believe that. And so I pretty much agree with that, Matt. And I think that people who want to build better quality sites and want to learn site building and sales page building and so on, Sales Builder Studio. We get great feedback from people who really love that product. So if you're frustrated with WordPress or having to outsource a lot of stuff, I think you'll find that you can achieve a lot of things really quickly with Sales Builder Studio. And we've seen people who had no experience at all were building great lead-in pages for their Amazon product sales and so on using Sales Builder Studio. So all of this stuff is to use that terrible word, newbie friendly. It doesn't matter what you know or what you don't know. It's all walk right in, get started, make stuff happen.
Yeah, thank you for that, Peter. So Kelly is asking the question, I have nothing to sell. What would use SEO and traffic for? Well, I don't know why you're on a traffic seminar if you don't know what to do with your traffic, first of all. But I understand you're trying to learn. So you said you're non-techie, but Peter just answered your question. It's really basic. The more that you know, it's actually going to be harder because you're going to have to unlearn some stuff. But if you don't know anything, you're in a really great place. And there's tons of training. We show you how to find offers, stuff to make money from. It's super easy just to go find. All you got to do is go to Amazon. Find stuff on Amazon, join their affiliate program, and get a link from Amazon. You put it on your site. It's that simple. But for those hotter niches, we got to get a little bit more creative. So we'll do some training on that with you guys. I'll do some webinars. I'll do some live events, teaching you how. Well, this is what we're going to be teaching at the event. What's the future of these? So the live event, you're going to see us talking about these in depth and how we're monetizing them. So that's what you're going to learn through those 3-day live stream, is how to use those tools that we're giving you at this ridiculously crazy price to take advantage of these giant niches that are just around the block here.
And we have, we have a great, enthusiastic, vibrant community who always reach out and help each other. So, that's the cool thing about all of this stuff, is that everybody works together and tries to pull up everybody. So nobody's left behind. It doesn't matter what your experience is.
So Mark is asking, if you're starting from zero, no business, no progress, is there a plan or document for making money by using these tools ASAP? Yes. But listen to me. You may not have been here for the beginning of this. If you're one of these tire kickers, they're just going to whine and cry and complain later because somehow you think I ripped you off $500, and you can just leave right now. But if you're going to get in, roll up your sleeves, do the work, learn this stuff, and actually learn how to change your future, I'll march with you, man, and I'll help you. But if you're coming in with the attitude already that we got to start making money immediately on this, then this might not be the thing for you, because this stuff, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about ASAP. You've got ASAP in all capital letters, so I'm seeing you got some urgency on this. This is not something that I can say, oh yeah, you can put down $500 and you're going to make $500 immediately back this month. I don't know. It's happened before, but that doesn't mean you're going to do it. It's not likely. This is a longer term play. I mean, you're going to be talking about 3 months out really before you start to see really solid results from these sites. That's why you got to start building them now. It takes time to build some of this stuff out. It's not an overnight push button thing. But meanwhile, we'll teach you the paid traffic stuff that if you've got something to drive traffic to that makes money, I'll show you how to do the paid traffic as well through Traffic Blackbook and that training that we have there.
Yeah, I mean, this is really enterprise level, long-term business building for everyone. So this, as Matt said at the outset, this isn't some warrior forum, shiny object junk. This is long-term enterprise business building for everybody. And one of the differences is, however, we've made it accessible for everyone. We've worked hard to make it super user-friendly for everybody. And so you're getting all the power of a hardcore enterprise complete business system at not only a sub entry-level price, but you're also getting total entry-level user-friendly.
Yeah. Christopher says he's in. Welcome, Christopher. That's awesome. Do you need these 3 tools if you have Peter's SalesForge, excluding Stealth PBN, of course? I don't know what SalesForge is, so.
Well, SalesForge is a site building software. You will benefit from everything here, and again, we're really talking about a quantum shift, a paradigm shift in everything you may or may not know about internet marketing and what is to come. So that is.
And here's the one thing you don't want to say, or I'll say it in a different way than what Peter's saying it. You don't want to be small-minded because you already have SalesForge and not buy this because of that. Because this is not about these tools. This is about you being on the cutting edge of where these tools are going to be used for these niches you see on the screen right here. I don't care if you got SalesForce or the baddest ass SEO stuff in the world and you don't need any of these tools. Get in on this live event and watch what we're doing with this stuff, because we're going to become billionaires from this. I promise you guys, and you're going to watch it right happen in front of you, or you can come along with us. I promise you're going to be a billionaire, of course, but transaction done. Awesome, Rosley or Rosley. Will the event be recorded? Yes. Troy says, I just bought $200 worth of domains. You're right. It's wide open. See, guys? You guys already missed it, and Troy jumped right ahead of you and already took some domains you could have had. There you go. He just covered his cost of joining.
There you go.
With all the tools you're including, do you have a concise step-by-step? Don't want to choke. Yeah, I mean, that is an issue. Yeah, I mean, we have tons of step-by-step stuff. Yeah, and plus we're here, like Peter said, we're here to walk you through. Like, we're building a community to help people to do this stuff long-term and work together to take over those big 4 niches. I can't do it by myself. It's too big. And the world is too big for me to teach everybody in a giant swipe. So I got to start with a group of dedicated people. So, yeah, you're going to get plenty of hand-holding, promise you. Unreal, best deal I've ever seen on anywhere. Hell yeah, it is. Thanks, Lance.
Yeah, we know.
Thanks, Christopher. The landing page of the URL states CRS exclusive launch event tickets. Yeah, because that's what we're selling, launch event tickets. See, CRS event live stream. And then you'll see on the right all of these stuff about here. I'll pull it up. This is our launch event ticket. That's how you get access to the package of the software, is you buy a live event ticket. And then right here, you'll see all of the tools.
Yeah, these are free bonuses because we love you. I mean, this is
this is really for the live stream. The important point here is not to get you guys to buy our software. I want you to understand that. We sell this software all day, every day. That's not what we're trying to do here. What we need you to understand is how to use this software to make money now and huge money in the future. And we're going to teach you how to do that at the live event. So we want you to be used to these tools, understand them pretty well, and then when it hits the time for the live event, you're going to know what the heck we're talking about. Because we try to teach you this live event stuff 3 full days of the deep dive of these big 4 niches. You're going to be lost. You'll catch up eventually, but it's like drinking from a fire hose, you know. So we want you to be ready.
Firm foundation. Yeah, firm foundation, exactly.
Do you recommend coming to the live event? Oh yeah, this is going to be the wildest live event in the history of marketing. I mean, this is full Hollywood, like you've never even imagined. It's going to be wild. So to get the live events, and there's additional $500 for a total of $999. I highly recommend it. It's not necessary, but you know how it is. Watching a concert from live stream is way different than being there live at a concert, and this is way bigger than a concert. Ryan says, I have to get this. Yeah, you do. This is a crazy opportunity. Will there be somewhere I can ask questions, like a group or something? Yeah, we have Facebook groups, we have private communities. We'll be doing live streams, live helps just like this, so you can come in and ask questions. That's what we do. When can anyone expect rankings for medium-high traffic keywords? That's a loaded question. There's no way to answer that. It could happen immediately. We've seen stuff in Automati happen literally within minutes. Like from the time somebody was on the phone talking about it to hanging up and going checking on the computer, a couple minutes ranking for really competitive keywords. Or sometimes it just never happens. No matter what you do, no matter what you put behind it, Automati and every other powerful thing. So who knows? But in general, the average I think is probably about 120 days. What do you say, Peter? 90 days?
Well, I agree with that. And the reason why it's always a really hard question to answer is because we don't control you. We don't really know what you consider high competition and so on. And of course, at the end of the day, even though we've got an inside track, we don't control Google either. I mean, that's a third-party company. So we can't really answer that. And I wouldn't trust anybody that does. We can't answer that. But we've seen some very impressive stuff.
Yeah, we've seen some crazy stuff. Minutes. Somebody's asking if you can pay with Bitcoin. If you want to go to this page, and there should be a support email right at the top here, and my cursor is. You can contact support, and they can help you with that. We do offer a discount for that, but I don't want to confuse anybody on this. That it's already an insane enough offer without confusing people more. Are you planning on doing any Austrian sales during the event, or will you be able to purchase? Yeah. Thanks, Carmen. Yes. Automati 1.0 to 2.0. Do we need to upgrade here? Yes, absolutely. The upgraded Automati 2.0 is a quantum leap, so it's not going to be a free upgrade. We can't. You'll get a discount on it compared to what the public, but it's not going to be a better deal than what you're seeing right here, for sure. I mean, it'll probably be this price just for that tool as a discount, because we're launching with $9.99 as that price. Where do I access the event? I just bought the $9.99. Okay, Ben, contact support. So Ben just joined us for the live event. Awesome. Support at Consumer Reality Services. They will get in touch with you. Great value, ridiculous offer, awesome. I don't know why anybody would not jump on the deal of a lifetime. Thanks, guys. Matt, continue to be our savior. I'm not your fucking savior, dude. I know you're joking, but I don't want anybody to be thinking that shit. I am not that person, because I will check you so fast. Man, I'm loving, but I'm not kind sometimes. Can we become affiliates for CRS? Absolutely. Again, you can contact support for that, or reach out on Facebook or something. So I can build a site in Russian. Yeah, in fact, I have some Russian clients. They build out Russian stuff. Yeah, doing really well with Russian. Because guess what? There's no competition. Competition's so weak.
Yeah, that market is wide open. Wide open.
I don't know much about SEO. That's why this might be a stupid question, but it's a white hat long term. Absolutely. And here's the thing. You don't need to know about SEO. The more you know about SEO, the worse you're going to do with this stuff. I promise you. Because SEO is such a racket. It's got everybody so confused whenever there's only 2 or 3 things that really matter. But everybody has got everybody spun around so much around all the things that don't matter. Nobody knows what the truth is anymore. So I don't want you to know anything about SEO.
Well, the great lie about SEO is there is no hat in SEO. If you want to see black hat, dark hat, bad hat, suck hat, go look at Google itself. There's no such thing as hat SEO. But
yeah,
yes,
that's just propaganda from Google. Because Google does nothing but black hat. Google, think about this, guys. Think about this from a completely different perspective, and this will start to piss you off when you start to realize it. Here's what Google built. Google built a virus that goes and crawls everybody's site unasked. No, they didn't ask anybody. We didn't sign anything to get a royalty check. Nobody did. We just let them all crawl all over us like this fucking little virus and crawl our sites and rank everybody and say, oh, okay, you're good enough, or you're not good enough. Oh, okay, you're good enough. Oh, you paid a little bit more and did a bit more work. You're better than the other person. It's a bunch of fucking horseshit. It's a complete Ponzi scheme that we bought into. But it is what it is, so we got to play the game.
They have built a complete empire on copyright infringement. And that's just
they're ripping off all of our content. So they scraped everybody's content. They stole all of our content and they put it on their servers, call it their own so they can deliver it as quote unquote search results because they're the good guys. And they put ads all around it, monetizing our fucking content. It fucking pisses me off. And it should you guys too. We shouldn't be sucking their ass to try to do this stuff. Anyway, sorry about ranting. I'm just so sick of the way that the shit training out there is completely misleading you guys and leading you down a path that you'd be spun around forever and never get any results. And once in a while you get some results and you think, oh, well, man, it's just getting harder and harder. No, it's not. You're just been spun around in a web of bullshit. We've got push button tools that outdo people, that entire agencies. That's how powerful it is. How soon we start making money? I don't know. If you're asking that question, I don't even want you as a client, honestly. Seriously. If you don't see the opportunity here, just go somewhere else. There are other people that'll tell you you're going to make money tomorrow. I'm not doing that. My payment is declining even though the ample funds. That sucks. That's never a good sign. And I'm certain it's not you. So just contact support at consumerreality.services. It's on the screen right here. They'll help you. We have lots of different ways to take payment. We can help you out. It's critical to support Greek characters Could you please confirm this once you see this message? Can you answer that one, Peter? ISO 8859 Greek.
If your content is in a valid Greek character set, you're fine, especially in regard to Automati.
Cool. I'm glad you're here,
Really,
Peter,
that's a local thing. That's really a local thing. You know, it's how you're set up and how your web pages are encoded. Yes. So not a concern.
Beautiful. I'm in. Welcome, Ben. Awesome. Can I use an outsource to help me with the process to get set up and help getting my head around this? Yeah, of course. I mean, if you're not using the outsourcers, you're silly. My friend, what I showed on the screen earlier, John Spencer Ellis, he runs that all himself, but you don't have to. He just likes doing it. There's plenty of people that run their completely all outsourced team. I ran mine that way for years with guys in the Philippines. I had 60 people on staff in the Philippines. That's all they did. I just sat at home and smoked weed all day, pretty much. Just got to the bank now to load debit card. Awesome. Welcome, Steve. Matt, I'm in network marketing niche in my own training company. I'm fascinated about internet marketing. It's a way to get a higher level of help with you. There's always a way. I mean, I'm for sale. I'm very picky about who I work with, though. I mean, here's the best way. I promise you. Our event is very small. You want to come to our live event, I'll look you straight in the eye and I'll work with you. We'll figure it out. I'm here to help. I'm trying to build a tribe of people that think like I do. And the only way I can do it is to work one-on-one with some of you. And guys, you know, you can pay to play. You can pay to be in my mastermind. I've got expensive masterminds. We meet together. We meet in our own house, and we spend days together. We get to know each other's friends. A lot of my personal friends now came from my masterminds because you know what? Eventually, people start thinking like me, and guess who I want to hang around? People who think like me. So yeah, just sign up for a live event ticket. Come to the live event. This is going to be the most amazing event anyway. Jeez. Teaching you how to fish. Absolutely, man. UTF-8. Yeah, and everything supports UTF-8. You're fine there. I know that for sure. I'll miss the live stream on the 26th. How to get access to 3-day training. Well, it's a 3-day. The 26th, that's our first day. I mean, you'll miss the groundwork, but man, don't skip the other 2 days because the other 2 days are epic. I mean, the stuff that we're launching on the third day that you can't even. If I told you what it is right now, you wouldn't even believe me. But once you've had 3 days of training and you see it, you won't be able to sleep. So you don't want to miss this live stream. I'm telling you guys, this is going to rock the world. And you definitely want to be building out sites using all these tools. Got to get this back on the screen here. Get these tools now. Most of them are available right now, and you can get to start stuff building out right now around those keywords you got on the screen right now and get some of this ranking before the event. You could get your money made back maybe before the event in some miracle way if you get some fast rankings or even sell a license of this to somebody else or get a client on as a paid. I mean, there are people that are using the Automati tool by itself right now, running entire SEO agencies and doing very, very well, charging $1,000 a month from clients. That one tool alone. You can charge a client because you have unlimited URLs, guys. You could get a client that normally wants SEO rankings and get them to pay you $500 or $1,000 or $300 or whatever a month. And all you do is do one-time work. Make sure their title tags and stuff like that is good on their site. And then you plug it into the Automati and go, and you never have to look at it ever again. And you got automated money coming in every month as your own SEO agency. That's just one thing you can do with this tool and make money immediately. That's just up to you and your hustle and just getting shit done. And we teach you all this stuff too. Welcome, Jill. You're welcome, Ken. Is there a monthly fee also? Nope. That's it. One time.
Yeah, there are no hidden dirty tricks in any of this. This is all straight up what you see is what you get. Precisely, with no swindle, no one-time bullshit. This is all straight up.
Yep. Is Automati 2.0 ready for use now? No, it's we probably could release it now, but we're holding it off to the event. because we want to make sure it's rock solid and ready to rock. So we're launching it officially at the event, so you'll get it then. But the current Automati, you can get access to that now. It wrapped up in the same price. That's not even on the slide. I'll give that to you. But because we're going to phase that one out pretty soon anyway, once Automati 2.0. But I'll give it access to it now. You can get your start cranking now. Those results will roll over into the Automati 2.0. It's not like that's going to die. So it's just an upgrade. So you get access to that now, and all the other tools are available, and training, all of it available right now.
Yeah, it's all instant access right now, including 2 licenses for Stealth PBN, which is actually worth much more than $497. So there you go.
How many IPs do we get with Stealth PBN?
That is something that is different about Stealth that I'm not going to get into because you're really getting thousands, okay? We handle this completely differently. It's a completely done-for-you system. If you've used Automati before, you can use Stealth PBN. All you're going to do is provide keywords, a little bit of content, and the target URL of your offer page or sales page or whatever it is you want to push. It's a complete done-for-you PBN, okay, which also really differentiates it. So in terms of IPs, how many are you getting? Thousands and thousands and thousands.
Wow. It's awesome.
All on the Amazon backbone.
It's awesome. Man, you got to hand it to Amazon. They built a hell of a system. Jeez.
It's amazing. It's really incredible.
Yeah. Sarah's asking, can you accept PayPal or multiple payments? Just contact support at consumerreality.services. They'll set you up. Guys, we can take payment however you want. We can take, I see people asking about Bitcoin, PayPal, multiple payments. No problem. We'll do that. I mean, we're just trying to get more people there. We got to drag more people here, kicking and streaming, to get you guys on board, because I got to build a tribe that gets this. Whatever we got to do to get you in the door, we're just not going to do it for free. Hell no. So you got to have some skin in the game. I don't care how you know me, what program you came from. This is an exclusive deal just for this. What's the deal with the mobile apps? So the mobile apps, again, will be launched at the event, and then you guys will get access to that as well. Can we get the recording of the live event? Hell yeah, we got to get this live event spread far and wide, because we got a big message to spread. We got to have you guys help us spread that message and get those keywords to be valuable before they're even going to happen anyway. So hell yeah. We want to get you guys interviewed too, and get you a really great video of you too at the event if you're there, so that you can, use that for your own stuff. It'd just be cool. So I understand I can send tons of traffic to my Shopify store from the sites I build with these tools. Hell yeah, I know tons of people doing that exact thing right now. Exact thing, and making crazy amounts of sales. Do you offer Bitcoin as payment? Yes. Just again, contact support at consumerreality.services. Hey Matt, great webinar. Would this work with real estate? I joined the presentation late. Sorry. Yes, real estate is the best niche for this stuff, because guess who gets virtual real estate? Real estate people. Hell yeah. I mean, in fact, I don't know if even Peter knows this, but I got started in SEO from doing real estate listings and getting the rank. It's because I just wanted to get my real estate stuff to rank, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh wow, that means I know how to make anything rank.
Yeah, about 15 years ago we did the same thing.
Yeah, so hell yeah. So you're talking about two guys that started in SEO because of real estate. So hell yeah. Ken is in, awesome Ken. Stu is in, awesome Stu, welcome. Carmen's in, oh you're welcome Carmen. Stu is in. I already said that, I think. Awesome deal. Unreal is right. How I steal. Did I hear you say the white label gamification available with those who purchase tonight? Yep, you heard that. That's the fuck. Peter, what are we doing? I spent,
know. We're kind
I'm not even shitting you. I haven't even gotten the full bill yet. It's over $125,000 to get that app built. I'm not shitting you. It's not an exaggeration. In fact, you were on some of the phone calls today figuring out how the hell we're going to pay for that invoice.
exactly.
So yeah, you guys are getting
Automati. We are underwriting your success right here. That's what we're doing.
And it's just, guys, because we are so dedicated to building out a tribe. I mean, I feel like the movie 300 Spartans. Like, I need 300 badasses so we can go out and really own this space. So I can force all of us to be billionaire status, or at least me. Fuck, I'm going.
You guys dragging the rest of you kicking and screaming. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Come on, let's go. I bought the ticket the other day. Do I still qualify for these bonuses? If you bought the ticket the other day, yeah, we're going to throw these in because you already put your faith in this and you already saw it before everybody else did. So yes, Chris, man, you deserve it. Hell yeah. Will event be recorded? Yep, of course. I'll be at live event for launch already. How does that work? I just want to get the Automati package. If you've already bought a live event ticket, then yeah, we'll include this. I mean, again, if you've already seen the vision and you invested in any way into our live event before this tonight, we definitely are going to take care of you because you didn't have to have all the tools sold to you to see what we had, which was what we were trying to sell before. So absolutely, thank you, Ferris. You're welcome, Gaia. That's a cool name, Gaia. Are the apps at the live event only for the people in the live event? If you buy tonight, no, I'll throw it in. Because in the end, guys, I've got the sunk costs already. It does cost me something to distribute it to you, but in the end, I want to get you there. I'm not making money on this deal. We're really not making money. We're slitting our own throat, literally. This is not marketing bullshit. Because again, these products, go to any of these websites right now and click on them and try to buy them for anything other than what's the price you see on the screen right here. This is real. We're just trying to get more people in the house that we can teach. Okay, Crocs. Don't overthink this. Thanks, Chris. I'm all in. Thanks, Jay. Trainer method and CRS administrators get this now to prepare the live event and webinar to move forward. Yes. Morris said, I think you are. Did you buy a live event ticket already? I think you might be okay. Just ask support. I don't know. Will Donald Trump be there? I don't think so. That would be interesting. It would help us sell tickets, so he's welcome. Hey, I'm about to get another guy to come to LA from Central America. We'll keep you posted in a few days. Awesome. That'd be badass. Where there'll be a replay. Yes, Carl. We had to start early. I got no excuse. I just messed up the start time, and I put a different start time in the email than was on Get Response. So Get Response was notifying everybody that we're starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, so we started early. So you're not wrong. I just messed up. And we'll get the replay out, though. Make sure you guys got plenty of chance to take advantage of this opportunity. Got in, coming to live event. Awesome. Oh, Gaia again. Yeah, okay, cool. From sales page, Automati 2.0 retails for $99 to $9.90 a month, but you get first month free. $9.99 a month, $500 a year. Dude, don't overthink this. What the fuck, man? You're seriously sweating over these stupid details? If this is the kind of customer you're going to be, I don't want you in this. Seriously. Douglas, wake the fuck up, man. This is the deal of a lifetime. Sorry to curse at you, man. I really don't. I mean, I don't know who you are, and you could be the nicest person in the world. I'm sure you are, but damn, man. Come on. I told you I'm going to check you, everybody.
There are not tricks. There's no hidden stuff here. This is...
If there's typo compared to what's on the page from the screen, it's just a typo, man. We're giving you so much value here.
If there is a typo, it's evidence of how quickly we moved to try and give you the most. So that's all you're looking at.
Yeah. And we can take PayPal. So Jim asked it as a joke, but we can take PayPal. I'm not friendly with PayPal for sure. They're holding a lot of money and they're holding everything we run through there, but we'll still take the payment. We'll get it eventually. So it's not like it's going nowhere. I'm in. Payment worked for me. Thanks, Joseph. Awesome. Welcome. How quickly can I get access to online courses? Well, immediately. I mean, I'm sure emails go out immediately, right, Peter? Well,
Absolutely.
wait, guys, before I say that, our support staff, I'm sure, is getting slammed right now. So,
Yeah.
And all of this stuff has to be entered manually because we literally just came up with this today. And all of these tools that the normal shopping cart process that signs you up and sends the emails are all automated. You have to go through the normal shopping cart. We don't have that set up. So our staff is going to have to set these all up manually for you. So please give us some patience. We'll get to you as humanly fast as possible. Our entire team has been working till all late nights to get this entire event to put together anyway. So we got you. But just please give us, a few hours at least. We'll get to you. Thank you though for signing up and being patient.
We do have we have a shout out from Tony saying that the webinar is awesome, the bonuses look awesome, and he's looking forward to getting into it. So that's great.
Awesome. Thank you, Tony. Chris, I just bought the other day, so I still qualify. Yeah, I already answered your question. And there you go. Chris took action. Look, Chris just bought $300 worth of domains in those niches, guys. The market share is disappearing right in front of your eyes. This is not a joke. We are seriously going. This is not some marketing hype and stuff. I'm looking forward to meeting you too, Guy. Man, anybody named Guy, I want to meet them. That's awesome. I'm in. I want to sit around and smoke weed all day too. That sold it. That's what sold it.
Well, that's the deal maker right there. I mean, you
all
got
right,
me
well,
at that
whatever.
point. So, hey.
If that's what it takes, I'm going to drag you guys kicking and screaming, man.
I was fumbling around for the order form when you said that. I had no idea that was like.
Thanks for the laugh, Tin. That's awesome. And welcome. Thank you for joining us. Sarah, yeah, you can pay in 2 payments for sure. Just contact support. If the software is super simple to implement, why would one need outsourcers? Because why would you want to work at all? I mean, dude, I play golf. When I'm not doing stuff, you know what I do? I seriously sit around, I smoke weed, I go play golf, and I watch movies, and I hang out with my dog, and we go on walks with my wife. I live my life. I don't fucking sit around and do a glorified job of pushing buttons on a computer. I don't want to do that. If you want to do that, and you certainly should do that at first, you need to understand the process and how it works to understand it, but then outsource it. As soon as you understand it, outsource it. The outsourcers are the ones that push the button and actually do the stuff. It's so simple. Anybody can do it. We have full teams of Philippines of people that don't understand any of the stuff that I've just taught you guys that are running the entire systems. That's why I get so frustrated when people whine and cry and complain and can't make money with it. I'm like, are you kidding me? What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Is the viral click auto blogging software from Atlas member by the same as PBM? No, completely different. Completely different mindset. I wouldn't touch any of that stuff with trying to do SEO with it. Some SEO landmines everywhere. This stuff. I have signed up. What do I do with existing Automati? Just start putting sites in there. Sites you want to rank. There's training in there too on how to use it. We have full training, tons of webinars. Just get in there and start learning how to use it. You're welcome, Sarah. Can this be used to rank YouTube videos? Yeah, that's what's cool, man. Because the YouTube videos rank even faster because Google trusts their own properties and they want to shove more of their own properties in front of your face so they can steal more money from you. So they rank those immediately on top of everything. Hell yeah, it works great. And you know what? The people that are taking advantage of it, like my buddy Ben Jakes, he murders it with that. Like crazy. And you know what he does? He sits around and smokes weed all day. That's what he does. And just makes videos, puts them up there, and plugs them in the Automati and kills it.
I got to get in on this system. I'm missing out. Yeah. Because, normally I spend most of the day sniffing glue and people take me for walks. So, it's sort of like what you do, but different.
What happens after 1 year? Will the same price next year for those get on this deal? Yes. I don't play any tricks. We'll keep you at the same price. And it's, again, just because we want dedicated long-term tribe. We're not trying to rape your wallet right now. We want you guys to help us build out an empire. So we don't have to have our shit ran by Google and Facebook and take any of their shit anymore. I hate that we even have to have an SEO tool. We shouldn't have to do that. Google should be paying us to access our content so it ranks on there. We get paid for the ranking. That's the way it's supposed to work. It's all backwards because we let it happen. Now we got to steal it back. And I just need more people doing it. I'm not trying to gouge you in a year from now for another $500 extra. That's not the gig I'm running here, man. And please understand that. So yeah, we get mobile apps too. Holy fuck, this is an awesome deal. Yes, I know. You're welcome. Thank you. See you on the 26th. You're welcome, Jim. Thank you. I'm in. Payment process. Nice. You got it worked. You're welcome, brother. Thanks, Andrew. Khalil is in. Awesome, Khalil. Thank you. Are you sending out a replay? Yeah, we're going to hammer a replay. Trust me. We're on a mission, man. We're going full court press. We're going to be live streaming. We're going to be emailing. You're probably going to get sick of seeing it. My face is going to be all over the place. We're running Facebook ads. We're running retargeting. Yeah, you're going to get retargeted everywhere. So get lucky. I hope you like my face. Yeah, you're going to get a replay. Thanks, Rick. See you in 10 days. 10 days. Is it 10 days for real? Oh, my God.
Wow.
We're pulling off the impossible here, man. I'm in. Thanks, Teresa. Tokumbo. Well, that's a cool name, too. Everybody has such a cool name. Tokumbo Xavier. That sounds like a superhero name, man. For real. Thanks. I must get in. Awesome, man. Sanja. Crazy cool. Thanks. You're in. Awesome. Thanks, Tim. It's a price only good today. I'm going to leave this price up till Wednesday for sure. After that, I don't know. That's an honestly real answer. Does that include trainer method? No. I don't care how you know me. This is a completely separate deal. This has got to be, everybody that comes in this has got to pay. These tools are so freaking valuable. I can't give these away for free. We're already giving them away for free, basically. You're welcome. Beyond awesome. You're welcome. Thanks, Morissette. But can I get solar customers this? Absolutely, Khalil. In fact, my entire mastermind last year, 1 year ago, we sat around and planned around how to use, I'm telling you, our entire mastermind was around planning how we're going to drive solar leads into this. And there are people that they're on this call right now, listening to me, that are there and still working on that deal. So yes, the solar stuff is massive. You guys are tied into power or any of those MLMs or driving solar leads. These tools are massive. It just is a huge opportunity that's only going to get bigger. I mean, I probably should even put solar. You know what? I'm going to put solar on this slide. So if we do this again, because that definitely deserves to be on here. Solar's going places. And you know what else needs to be on here too? AI. Any artificial intelligence stuff, there's still just nerds ranking that stuff. And it's so broad. There we go. 2 more billion-dollar niches right there to plug into these tools. I'm all in. Thanks, Farron. You're welcome, Brad. Thank you. I'm in for the live stream. Awesome, dude. You're going to love it. It's badass. I promise you. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Osama. Soma Kayat. Man, so many cool names. My name is Matt Trainer. It's so funny because when we were I was hanging out with my buddy Luke Sample in Vegas, and we both had shirts on that had our numbers and our names on the back. So you think about it. His name is Luke Sample, so his name said Sample. And my name is Trainer. Mine says Trainer on the back. We're standing next to me. It just looks funny. Trainer Sample. So all these people have such cool names. Thank you. Thanks, Nate. You're awesome too. Do we need to stick with .com URLs, or are the other extensions okay? Oh, man. Well, no. I mean, it's pretty broad, but I can tell you for sure. And I want to hear Peter talk about this too, but I'll tell you just from my pure SEO experience over the years. .coms, number one, have super heavy weight placed on them by Google for whatever reason. And they definitely 100% do rank better. And then next in line is .org and then .net from my experience, just in very, very general terms. This is certainly not anything specific. And then from there on else, I've had a really hard time ranking anything else. So, Peter, I'd love to have you chime in on that.
I'm not going to refute what you say in theory, okay? But I'll tell you that what's sitting on your screen right now, that if you haven't ordered yet, okay, I will tell you that these same tools have assets sitting on the first page of Google with more than 20 million competing documents on the first page of Google for shit-ass, useless .info domains, which Google and the rest of those SEO dweebs lie to you are no damn good. I've got .infos sitting on the first page of Google with more than 20 million competing documents. So yeah, what Matt said is actually true, and it's what I would advise people to do. But the great thing about this stuff works for everything, just as it should.
Awesome. Good on the guy who bought the domains. I'll get it. There's two guys. You guys, there's already $500 worth of domains that's talked about, plus the $600 I spent the other day. Do the math. You know, $8 a domain, or even $10 a domain if you're getting raped. In fact, guys, if you're spending $10 a domain, you're losing out. Go to thinkbigdomains.com. That's my reseller site. I have it set to the minimum. I only make like 50 cents or something off each domain. GoDaddy makes $3 or $4. So go there and you'll save a lot of money on buying domains. Thinkbigdomains.com. It is my thing. I do make money from it, just as a disclaimer, but you're going to save a lot too. So just think about that. That's what, $1,100 worth of domains that are just got taken from market share, that I guarantee the guys that have bought those that were listening to this are already plugging them into the tools. So this is a race. So go, motherfuckers. It's time. Let's get this done. Yes. I have to think of the terms possible domain names long and hard. No, you don't. Peter, you want to tell them about that? Keyword tools we got?
Yeah, you're going to get access to some free stuff that will give you insights you may have never imagined before. And there are a lot of hidden surprises and bonuses here. Not a problem. You're going to be laughing.
Yeah, so Luciano said onlinejobs.ph. That's a great resource. www.onlinejobs.ph if you want Philippine people to outsource this to.
It is actually really good.
It is really good. You'll have the right people. You'll have to go through a few. You know, it's not 100%, but it's not that hard either. And plus, we teach on that, guys. We'll teach how to do that. It's not hard. It's really easy. Since I just joined, how can I plug in Automati now before the launch of 2.0? Just contact support. I think I already answered that question. Support at consumerreality.services. Oh, welcome, David. Awesome. You're welcome. Your face looks good, man. Thank you. Augmentedreality.com is available for $270,000. There you go. Yeah, that's not the kind of stuff we're talking about. We don't need to hit its nail on the head. There's so many more domains around that. I mean, it's infinite, really. Just think outside the box.
But that does give you some insight as to where things are at.
Exactly. If just a domain is selling for that, imagine once that domain is ranking, it's got good content on it. That domain will be worth 10x that. Promise you. So here's the thing. That domain may be worth that, but go outrank that motherfucker on the first page for that keyword by plugging into our tools. And your domain doesn't matter what it is. Go ahead, Peter.
See if .info, .shitass, .whatever is available. This stuff is powerful enough to handle it. You don't need the .com.
Yep. Can non-U.S. resident join this? Yeah, we have tons of people doing this all over the world. In fact, like we talked about earlier, if you're doing this in other countries, and especially in non-English languages, it's a license to print money. And it's a gold mine just sitting there waiting to be mined. It's so freaking wide open. And everybody's trying to clamor to how to run fucking Facebook ads. It's crazy. Everybody's cramming in one place when there's a whole gold mine around the world to be just scraped up super easy. Awesome, Khalil. You're going to do well with power. Do these tools from Peter replace Medusa or part of it? No, this is a light years ahead of Medusa. This is Medusa times a million, I think. Unless I'm wrong, Peter. You tell me.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. No. Everything that we create, okay, works in either a standalone or in harmony with each other. So there's really no duplication of service, and everything does something slightly differently and in a different way. So we never ever release something that replaces another thing exactly. With our philosophy really is that you can't have enough tools in your arsenal. So or weapons. My apologies. It's 11:30 here in beautiful Boca Raton and parts unknown, and the sub imbecile is getting subber.
We'll wrap it up soon. There's only a couple more questions, and we'll call it a night. The ultimate traffic package or CRS blockchain deal for $4.99. I'm thinking now where to invest. I don't understand your question because for one price you're going to get all of that. It's one $4.99 thing. It gets you everything that you're looking for. So just get signed up before it goes away. Spent $400 the other day on domains. There you go. There's another $400 worth of domains gone. Get on it. Oh, thanks, Luciano. He said he's been using thinkbigdomains.com since I met in San Diego. Awesome. I seriously don't make money. It's a few $100s a year, maybe, from some of that stuff. I mean, it's fun money, but I just put it up because I can reduce it way down. I put it at the minimum they let me, so people can buy domains there super cheap, a lot cheaper than you can get them anywhere else. Because I don't care about getting the margin on it. I want to help you guys help build more sites, not spend money on fucking domains. That's not where I want to make money from you. I want to help make money from you helping me build this empire. So go to thinkbigdomains.com and get them there and save a bunch of money. Red or blue pill. I've taken the red. No, what you've taken is both. That's where the guy fucked up in the Matrix. And that's what I'm going to teach you guys how to do. There is no choice between red and blue. You grab both those motherfuckers and eat them both at the same time, and then punch that guy in the face and go run the shit. That's what we're going to do. You're welcome, Osama. I have last 500 on my PayPal. Any installments option? Yeah. We can set you up installments. We'll make it work. If you seriously want to come in and work this, we'll work with you. I'm just not going to take anybody's their last dollar and think they're going to make money tomorrow from it. If that's your mindset, then no. But if you're willing to come in, roll up your sleeves and work, we'll help you. Just contact support@consumerreality.services and we'll take care of you. What is your domain website again? thinkbigdomains.com. I'll just pull it up here and show you. I'll just do it right here. thinkbigdomains.com. It does a weird redirect because their system's stupid and doesn't handle DNS very well. but it'll get you there. It'll show thinkbigdomains.com, and then it'll have this weird thing here. But thinkbigdomains.com gets you there. And see, look, $9.99. Yeah, you'll get cheaper domains, like introductory prices other places, but it's way more expensive. And if it is cheaper somewhere else, tell me, and I'll just set this back down to the minimum, because it just does fluctuate over time, and I don't babysit it. So tell me. This is here for you guys to save money, not for me to make a buck off of you, honestly. Totally new, because since once you got the domain and outranked other domains, what's next? I will get it. I'm very smart. Just Greek to me right now. I'm trying to wrap my mind around. Okay, so what you're doing, here's the idea. What we're looking for is the people that are coming to Google, typing in search words, looking for a solution to a problem of some sort or a question that they have in their head. And what you're trying to do is get in front of that person preloaded by thinking ahead of what they're looking for and being there with the answer. So you're a solution provider, but you got to jump through a whole bunch of hoops and do a whole bunch of techno mumbo jumbo that we handle on the back end for you that you don't even have to worry about anymore. You don't have to go learn SEO. That's not the thing we're trying to do here, to get you guys to be SEO experts at all. I don't want you to be SEO experts. We want you to learn how to be interrupters, how to get in front of people, how to get your message out in front of people. And the way you do that is you get stuff to rank. And so you get that to rank with keywords that have enough traffic. Traffic just meaning enough people searching for that keyword. They look for your site, and the higher you rank on the site, of course, the people click on stuff that's higher up the page. And I'll give you guys an interesting tidbit that I've learned. I'm certain Peter will agree with this one. We found out that it's actually better to rank 1 or 2 on the page or 9 and 10. You don't really want to be in the middle. It's way better.
Yeah, you'll actually convert better because you stand out from all those shitty ads, believe it or not. And the other thing too is here's what happens. It's the psychology of a search, and you guys know this yourself because we're all searchers. Is it generally the first couple, it's like, yeah, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. And not really what I want. Oh, that's interesting. So by the time you hit position 7 or 8, you've kind of got an erection. So that's a great point to make yourself. You get me? So, and that's really true. It's really true.
That's great. Oh, Osama's from Kuwait. I don't think I've ever had anybody from Kuwait on a webinar before. That's cool. Welcome. That's so cool. What time of day is that there? It must be like, I don't know. Oh, Carmen got domains in Spanish. There you go. See? There you go. And I hope you reserved them for like 10 years. Actually, don't do that. Don't waste a bunch of money doing that. You don't need to do that. Do them a year or 2 at a time. Save your money for other things more important. But that's awesome. See, guys? She's already snatching up the Spanish language market, which is, guess what? The number 2. If you're not going after English, the Spanish is still wide open, guarantee you. And Karma's nailing it. Okay, enough already. This is a great deal. Well, man, I'm going to stay here forever until you guys get this, because you're never going to see a deal like this. Certainly from me ever again. Certainly from Peter ever again. And maybe from anybody ever again. It's 6:40 a.m. in Kuwait. Wow, awesome. Well, thanks for getting up and enjoying this time with us. Awesome. I'm getting ready to go to bed. How do you get content on the subjects you don't know anything about? Well, we have all kinds of live training. We're going to be doing live streams. We've got Facebook groups we do private live content in every week. You're going to get tons of content, trust me. And you get tons of places, tons of support. People, you got questions, you're going to enter a whole group of people that just are badasses at all this stuff and they'll help you and support you. We're all here for one mission, and that's to kick ass in all of these niches, these 4 big ones: virtual reality, gamification, crowdfunding, and blockchain. We're going to own that space, so we got to have you get up to speed with this. We're going to support that. We can't do it all, so we got to bring along an army with us. All right, guys, I think that's about it. We've gone on for a while now, so thank you all. There's 94 of you still stayed on. Thank you for staying on for this whole time, and I sincerely apologize for cursing, but man, I'm passionate, and I'm sick of fucking around, man. I'm sick of playing small, and I'm sick of watching people play small and then blame me for it. It's so ridiculous, man. Like, I'll show you. Look, guys, I'll show you. One last thing, and then we'll call it a night. The exact same information that people accuse me of being a scam artist for, and you just look, watch. This is stupid. It's just so stupid that I get so passionate, man. Look, just search Matt Trainer. Rip-off report. How do you think that makes me feel, man, when people looking up for me first time? And this motherfucker, it's a total Nazi fucking mafia bullshit. He wants $70,000 to remove that. And he absolutely knows this is bullshit, but he's like, whatever, I'm standing behind the bulletin board law. There's precedents on public bulletin board. I don't have to remove that. And like, dude, it's not cool, man. Look at this.
But the thing is, too, that's a ransom site, Matt. As you know, that guy makes $15,000. That's a ransom site to rip off.
Yeah, it's a ransom site. And then look at this, guys. I've got New York Times best-selling author John Assaraf, he's a legend. He's made millions of dollars in the stuff at training. He says that he recommends everybody get some of my stuff. This guy's made millions of dollars, recommends my stuff. John Barry's made millions of dollars, recommending my stuff. John Quick made millions of dollars, recommending my stuff. You starting to see a pattern here? You guys already know about John Spencer Ellis. Sam Bakhtiar runs a chain of gyms all through Orange County. He's the most successful gym owner in the world. He gets paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to speak at events. He makes money from my stuff by, guess what? He's plugging into the Automati and ranking his clients' sites in SEO. John Spencer Ellis doing the same thing. Jason Cardamone doing it. I could go on. Frank Kern, one of the top highest paid internet marketing guys in the world, thinks I'm one of the smartest marketers there is. Same with this guy. Same with Darren Hardy, who's founded Success Magazine. He talks to some of the biggest CEOs in the world and counsels with them. He gets paid $1 million for his speaking fee sometimes. And he calls me one of the smartest online marketers out there. This is no joke, guys. And I get so frustrated whenever people calling me a scam artist. And then look at this. All these success stories from Trainer Method, blah, 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 blah. You can see a lot of them. You can see it on Trainer Method success stories. There's success stories everywhere. Even on my own products. I bought this one and people are talking great. The products rock. Peter's stuff's rock. We got testimonials out the wazoo. There's a whole bunch more. Check this out. This tool, we labeled this tool differently. This is Automati, just with a different label on it. It's the same tool on the back end. We sold it as Rich Jerk SEO tool. You can still buy it today. It's $79 a month or whatever it is, I think. So it's the same tool. Look, testimonial here. Top rankings in a week. 6 figures in a couple weeks. John Quick made over 6 figures in a couple weeks from this tool. 5,000 a month in just a few weeks. Ranking for main keyword in 4 hours. And Lloyd ranking for stuff in just a few weeks. And then Ben is the guy I was telling you about that does the YouTube ranking stuff. He's automated his entire, he smokes weed all day and he makes videos and plugs them in Automati and makes a whole bunch of leads from them. On the first page of Google, first 8 days. And then Kenny runs an SEO agency. He's got a whole agency with this tool behind it. First page of Google with big keywords. 30 sites in the first page of Google in a week. Come on, man.
Hey, Matt, pop over to Google here. Just pop over to Google for just 1 sec. I want to show something. This is that number one, Google says that EMDs, exact match domains, don't work anymore. That's what they say. I'm going to give you 2 of the most common words in the English language. I just want you to type in a totally ridiculous, stupid search, kitten farm. 2 of the most popular words in the English language. Kitten farm. I want to show you just how shitty you can be and still rule with this stuff. Let's come down the list here. We're on page 1. We see there's 31 million competing documents. Do you see kittenfarm.info? Come on down. 31 million competing documents. And come on down, and you see this kitten farm? The shittiest website in the world, sitting on the front page of Google for more than 5 years, proving this technology works. Check out that website. It's the worst. I want to show you the power of the SEO you've got. The form doesn't even work. This is mental illness at its finest, teaching Google a lesson in anal discipline right here. You can do the same. 31 million competing documents. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my
Live
God,
search engine sodomy right before your eyes. You got it.
Search engine sodomy. I bet that's illegal in Kuwait. It's got to be. There you go. You too can do search engine sodomy for only $499.
That's right. That's right. That's the worst website in the world.
Oh, it is terrible.
On purpose, deliberately made as bad as possible with a .info domain. 31 million competing documents. Page
That's
one.
amazing. That's amazing.
Y'all think you can do that?
Peter, you're a rock star, man. I gotta throw your picture up on the screen. I told you guys, this guy is a rock star. He's doing that on purpose just to thumb his nose in Google's face and to show us live that we can do it, that he can do it. Guys, that's a two-word. Oh yeah, this is great. This is so great. Oh man. Yes. I'm trying to go through some of these. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Ferris. You're welcome, Jill. I'm not apologizing. Thank you, Tim. Though. You and Jesse are friends. Oh, yeah, man. Jesse's awesome. You're welcome, Sarah. Thank you for all the stuff you do for us. You're always a huge help for us. Matt, you're overselling this. I know. I am overselling it. I've just proven that, man, people only want to hear what they want to hear, and I don't want to sell the shit that you want to hear, but I got to sell it to you, so I'm going to fucking sell it to you. Thanks, Ben. Thanks to Summer again. You're welcome, guys. All right, I think we're going to call it a night. Thank you, Peter, again, for sticking around and helping us slam this together. Guys, I asked Peter to help with this, and he's... I mean, guys, Peter and I are not partners in the software. Peter is literally given his software away for free. This is not a marketing trick. He's giving it away for free just so you guys will come to our event. And all of this money is going into the event to pay for the event. So I want you to understand that. This is literally Peter giving away his stuff for free. And I want you guys to recognize that because it's massive. And I'm doing the same too. I don't want to discount what I'm saying either, because Peter and I are partners in Automati, and I'm giving that up for free. I'm okay with that. But I want you to be at this event. 100% of the funds is going into this event. We're just making it the most special event there is, and we're putting all the money into it to make sure you guys have amazing experience, and on top of it, learn the most cutting edge marketing stuff that there is. You will never see anything this cutting edge in a very long time. We're just in a unique spot in history where some things are converging all in one place, and we've got it, guys. We have the future in our hands. But we got to drag you through some of this other stuff and get you up to speed and get you driving traffic, because here's the thing, you do need the traffic. So I wanted to do a traffic webinar. You're going to need the traffic. You're going to want the traffic for the stuff that's coming down the pipe for sure. And I've given you the niches. I'll flash them up on the screen one more time. We've even added to them. Solar and AI are powerful too. All right, that's it, guys. I'm done selling. Well, you'll get get the webinar out. Maybe not tonight, but certainly tomorrow early. I'm trying to Friday. So, thank you again, Peter. Thanks again. I love you, brother, for everything you're doing for us. I know you're sacrificing a lot, and I really, really appreciate it. It means the world to me. So, thank you.
Likewise, my friend.
And I will see you guys in training. We're going to do another live training tomorrow, and we'll get the replay out to you. But another live training talking about blockchain. So look for email on that tomorrow. Thanks, guys.